From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes.
When you face the Pickett County Bobcats, expect a fight.
We play for the ones who came before us.
Excellence is the expectation.
Being a Bobcat means playing to your full expectations.
We fear no one.
Lady Bobcats basketball is very intense.
We play fast. When teams come here, they'll be in a fight for all 32 minutes. Being a Bobcat means giving your all.
At Pickett, we expect to win.
At Pickett County, winning is a habit.
I wear the Pickett with pride across my chest.
Tradition here is unlike any other.
Excellence is the expectation.
We are Pickett County Lady Bobcats.
And we are Pickett County Lady Bobcats. We are Bobcat basketball.
The first half of the district schedule is in the books, and tonight the second half of the district schedule begins in enemy territory. Hello everybody, I'm Jake Wallman, joined by Casey Bolden tonight from Clay County, Celina, Tennessee, as we get ready for round two between the Lady Bobcats and the Clay County Bulldogs. Casey, welcome to Celina.
Yeah, Battle of Dale Hollow Lake here tonight, Jake, as we drove over. Beautiful drive over to Clay County from Cookeville. Both these basketball teams really good. We're in treat for two excellent high school basketball games tonight, and you can catch all the action right here on UC Sports Nation.
That's right, Casey. You can catch all the action as tip-off is in just over 12 minutes. Casey, what are tonight's keys to the game?
Yeah, let's talk about it, Jake. You know, I love the 1-2 punch of Emmy Lowe and Zoe Nicholas. When they can finish at the rim, when they can get those dribble drives and finish, and even absorb some contact, finish around the rim, it does so much for this ball club. It really opens those shooters up on the perimeter. Allie Eminette can knock that long ball down. Ellie Kate Kiesling can knock it down. Even Reeder, Addie Lowe can step out and knock down shots. So I think getting to the rim and being able to finish, number one, tonight. Secondly, I think you're going to need good post play tonight. You know, last game, Izzy Hale did a lot of damage around the rim, and so I think, Reeder and Addie Lowe, they're going to have to protect the rim tonight, but they're also going to have to finish down there and keep defenders honest. And so I think that's the second key tonight. And then lastly, Jake, I think they need to put four quarters together. This is a Lady Bobcats team who held the lead halfway through the fourth period. Last time these two teams tangled, Lady Bobcats lost that game by 3. We talked about it. Felt like they played not to lose in the last 4 minutes of the basketball game, and it cost them. And so tonight, got to string together 4 quarters, and if they're able to do that, I think Pickett County is going to be able to have an opportunity to win this basketball game. Jake, that's going to be tonight's Casey's Keys for the game. Fans, stick around. Postgame's going to roll on right after this. You're listening to Pickett County Lady Bobcat basketball on UC Sports Nation.
Our countdown to Bobcats basketball. The People's Bank countdown to tip-off. People's Bank and Trust of Pickett County.
In the world today, information is power. With People's Bank's mobile banking app, we put the power to bank almost anywhere in the palm of your hand. Keeping a close watch on your personal finances to detect suspicious activity is one of the best ways to avoid being scammed. With People's Bank's mobile banking, you can carefully monitor your most current account activity. People's Bank and Trust Company, with offices in Byrdstown and Albany, investing in the future one customer at a time. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Hoops action heating up all across UC Sports Nation. Tonight's preview powered by Hall's Sports and Outdoors.
I'm Jacob Vinson. The Warren County Lady Pioneers fell to Cookeville on Saturday and turn around to play Coffee County Tuesday night. The Red Raiders have just one loss on the season. Lady Pioneers coach Anthony Lippy says Coffee County has it all.
Coffee County's the top dog. I believe they've won 5 district tournaments in a row. You know, Joe Pat and them do a good job over there. But, you know, they've got everything as well. I mean, they've got major size in the post. They've got, you know, shooters. They got guards. They've got a bench, that they can go to. So, yeah, it's going to be extremely tough to try to compete against them.
The Van Buren County girls are 12-7 on the season and have won 4 games in a row. Tuesday night, they get 13-9 Whitwell, who they beat 56-37 to start their win streak. Lady Eagles coach Tyler Sapp says he has a special senior class.
It's just, whatever they've done, they've been winners. They won the James C. Hale in 8th grade. They moved up as 8th graders, and some of them instantly helped us win. As freshmen, they helped us win, and then of course as sophomores, which is Emily Allen's last year, healthy because she tore ACL twice in the last 2 years. We won the district, went to the second round of the region when our region was Clay and all them, which is a super tough region to even be in. So, we won a region game. They just win.
The Cookeville Lady Cavaliers just keep on winning after picking up wins over Blackman and Warren County Friday and Saturday. Tuesday night, they go back into district play against Wilson Central. It'll be the 3rd of 6 games in a row at home, and head coach Jamie Gillis says it'll be nice not to be on the road for a while.
We were joking last night and said we're happy to not have to come back to Wilson County for a few days anyway, because we've traveled up I-40 a lot here lately. But it'll be good to be home and get our home crowd back into it. And I know a lot of people have listened online, and so it'll be nice to have them back in the building and see us live.
Elsewhere around the Upper Cumberland this evening, Cumberland County is at Stone Memorial in a crosstown matchup, and DeKalb County battles White County in district play. We'll keep you updated with scores throughout the area from UC Sports Nation.
We're now joined by Pickett County freshman Addie Lowe. What's something that gets you excited about a game day at PCHS in Byrdstown?
Just the chemistry, like the things that we do, like coming in and working for it, and then knowing that it's here and we've worked for it and just doing it.
If you didn't play basketball, what's one sport you'd like to play?
Softball.
And a this or that question for you. Teaching a class or a family member teaching a class?
A family member teaching a class.
Who's the funniest player on the team?
Definitely Ella Kate.
This has been Addie Lowe of the Lady Bobcats.
Rolling towards tip-off, Pickett County basketball. The People's Bank Countdown to Tip-Off, powered by People's Bank and Trust.
Livingston Regional Hospital wants to say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Livingston Regional is thankful for the community in which we serve.
Keeping your family healthy.
Delivering the best health care possible.
Today, when there are so many options available, Livingston Regional says thank you today and in the new year. You can trust Livingston Regional's experienced team of doctors, nurses, and specialists to keep your family healthy. Livingston Regional Hospital. Visit mylivingstonhospital.com. Today, your health, your home.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
Back to Celina as Lady Bobcats head coach Brent Smith joins us ahead of tonight's matchup with Clay County. First half of the district schedule is in the books, and tonight starts the second half. What are some things you've seen from this team that makes you proud?
Well, the thing about it is we've, just competed, almost every night. I think we had some letdowns along the way. We didn't play well, obviously, against Gordonsville, and don't feel like we played a particularly good game against Red Bull and Springs as well. So, it's not finished a couple of games, but I'm proud of our effort's been good, and our rebounding's what I'm, really shocked at how well we're rebounding.
Zoe Nicholas's production level is well above the production level you'd see from a normal freshman. How has she made herself better and the team better around her?
Well, the thing about it is, she's late. She's obviously, I think she's leading us. I think maybe in points, I know, and in assists, I believe as well. Her and Emmy are real close on that. She spread the ball around and also, scored when she needs to. So, those type of things as a freshman, it's been really good. She's pretty competitive, and that's kind of helped us as well. And athletically, she's helped us, and doesn't play like a normal freshman.
Had an extra day off last week with the second game on a Thursday. Did you give the girls the Friday off, or did you guys put a little work in heading into tonight?
Oh, obviously, yeah, we worked on Friday. I actually went ahead and started working a little bit on for tonight, so thought that'd give us a leg up because Clay played, as you know, played on Friday night, and we didn't. So thought that might help us. We talked a little bit more about it, went ahead and went through a little bit of scouting report. I think hopefully that'll give us a leg up.
This Clay County team had a balanced night with these two when these two teams met last time earlier this month. What are some things that have to happen to secure a win tonight?
Well, the thing about it is, obviously we played really well through about 3 quarters at home, and actually had a lead with 4 minutes to go, and just didn't finish the deal. So, the thing we got to do, we got to score. That's the thing. I think we can do some things, to stop them. I feel like we can, and we did a job of that. But just continue to score. If we can score, like we did at home. And the thing about it is, I think defensively they're going to score because they've got some really good players. But you just got to score with them, and hopefully we can contain them as much as we can.
Is there an injury report tonight?
Nope, we're good to go, 100%.
This has been Pickett County's Brent Smith as Pickett County travels to Clay County.
Pickett County basketball, live on UCSportsNation.com. Tonight's action sponsored by Kiesling Insurance. 35 years serving neighbors like you in Pickett County. Visit KieslingINS.com. Kiesling Insurance. By First Choice Family Care. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. By Union Bank, serving Byrdstown, Jamestown, and Clark Range. More than 117 years of serving the neighbors of our hometown. Member FDIC. And by Brown's Funeral Chapel. Brown's stands beside you. At those difficult moments of life, count on Brown's Funeral Chapel.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Welcome back to Clay County before the national anthem. We're going to take a quick look at this matchup. 62 meetings since 2001 at Clay County. The Bulldogs lead the series 8 wins to 13 losses. Clay County has won the last 5 in this series. We're going to take a quick break as the national anthem is set to play here at Clay County High School. You're listening to Pickett County basketball on UC Sports Nation.
Hi, this is James Green, your local Twin Lakes security consultant. If you've been thinking about a security system for your business, the new year is a great time to make the move. Twin Lakes offers commercial fire alarms, panic buttons, access control, and video surveillance, all at low rates with 24/7 service. Please call 528-2005 or visit twinlakes.net to learn more about our business security solutions. Happy New Year!
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
The national anthem at Rob Edwards Court in Clay County High School, Celina, Tennessee, for tonight's top 10 matchup between the Pickett County Bobcats and the Clay County Bulldogs. We'll go through the starting lineups now, just as they're about to do on the court. For the Pickett County Bobcats, they're ranked number 7 in single A, 14-6 on the season, 2-2 in district play. They're coached by Mr. Brent Smith. Starting lineups for the Pickett Lady Bobcats are number 12, Allie Amonette, number 13, Ella Kiesling, number 44, Callie Reeder, number 33, Emmy Lowe, and, number 24, Kaylee Tompkins, and number 33, Emmy Lowe. Zoe Nicholas not in the starting lineup tonight, or she is, excuse me. That's something we can watch.
Looks like the PA address system got the starters incorrect because you got Ella Kate Kiesling, Zoe Nicholas, Amonette, Reeder, and Emmy Lowe in your starting lineup.
Thank you for that, Casey. So we have our normal starting lineup of Amonette, Kiesling, Reeder, Lowe, and Nicholas. For the number 3 Clay County Bulldogs, they are 17-4, 4-0 in District 7 Single A. They are coached by Mr. Matt Walker. It's number 40, Izzy Hale, number 23, Briley Burchett, number 21, Hallie Buford, number 2, Bella Ashlock, and number 23, it's Ashlock, Buford, Head, Burchett, and Izzy Hale for Clay County. For the play-by-play action, here is Casey Bolden.
Thanks, Jake. Jam-packed gym again in here, back-to-back times. Bobcats been on the road, got a great.
There we go.
And we're away here in Celina. And we're going to have a steal. Zoe Nicholas on the steal. And she's going to kick it over right wing. Ella Kiesling, shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Lady Dogs. Abby Head going to bring it out for Clay County. Pickett County packed into a 2-3 zone defense this time down. Abby Head, right wing. Kicks it left side. Skip it back across to Abby Head. Briley Burchett inside. Shot won't go. Reeder's in there battling for the rebound. And as Reeder tried to kick it out on an outlet pass, turned the basketball over. Briley Burchett on the baseline drive. And as she goes under the rim to use it as protection, Callie Reeder going to come over and pick up the foul. Pin that one on Callie Reeder.
I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that one, Casey. Looked like Callie Reeder got a lot of ball from up here.
Briley Burchett at the free throw line. The senior shot on the way is good. Nails the first one. First points of the basketball game. Clay County leads it here 1-0. 7:17 to go first quarter.
Casey, one thing I remember about this matchup back in Byrdstown on January the 6th, Clay County is a very, very experienced free throw shooting team.
Pickett County on the drive. Kick it out to Ella Kiesling. Shot on the way, no good. A little hard. Emmy Lowe in there battling for it, but Briley Burchett snagged it away. And Clay County's going to be back in business. They lead it here 2-0 at Coach Joe Sims' gymnasium here in Celina. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Briley Burchett. Burchett going to dribble it into the paint. Looked like she turned it over, and she did.
Yeah, they got her for the double dribble.
Put her hand right under the ball, thought about taking it up, and then at the last minute decided she'd dribble again. The official said, no, that's not legal. 6:43 to go here. Clay County leads it 2-0 early on here in the first period. 2-3 zone this time down for Clay County, and Zoe Nicholas is looking for a cut and Emmy Lowe. Lowe wasn't there, and turnover Bobcats.
And Brent Smith took exception to that one, and he's still giving it to Emmy Lowe.
Yeah, wanted her to cut back door. She just wasn't there. Nicholas threw the ball away. Get it over to Ashlock. Ashlock on the baseline drive. Ashlock able to finish. Nice move. She went up, hung in the air, and was able to finish. Really athletic move. Zoe Nicholas going to dribble the basketball into the front court. She's got the ball top of the key. Going to work against Ashlock. Out in the corner, Reeder, three-point ball on the way. It's too hard. And rebound Burchett. Clay County back in business.
Brent Smith standing with hands on his hips.
Not the shot he wanted. Abby Head into the front court. Get it up to Izzy Hill. They try to go high-low. Try to find a posted-up Burchett and throw it away. And Coach Smith going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Not real crisp on the first few offensive possessions.
No, we've seen a turnover. We've seen a shot that Coach Smith really just didn't want. So this timeout is to, you're probably trying to calm the nerves. You've not played a district game in a little while, so you got to, and this is a big one to start out the second half. So you just got to calm everybody down, and we got a lot of basketball left. So hopefully this is a timeout that the Lady Bobcats can really get into their groove now.
Clay County leads the series 36-26 since 2001. They're 13-8 versus Pickett County here at home. Zoe Nicholas going to have it left wing. Clay still packed into that 2-3 zone defense. And now they look like they might be matching up, going man-to-man this set down. Handoff Low, left wing. Low wants to penetrate. Tries to get it over into the corner to Allie Amonette. And as she's falling down, as she's trying to pass the ball over there, it goes out of bounds. Turnover, Lady Bobcats. Coach Smith, hands on hips. Not excited about that possession. 4-0. 5:15 to go here in the opening period in Celina. Clay County High School, beautiful facility. Get the ball inside on that high-low set. Get it into Bala Ashlock at the free throw line. And Briley Burchett's just doing an outstanding job of trying to get post position in there. They threw it down into her that time. She caught it, went up strong. Amonette came over on the foul, and so Burchett back at the free throw line. Burchett shot on the way is good. Got a good-looking stroke. Second free throw on the way from Burchett. Shots up, and it's good. Goes 2 for 2, 4 for 4 in the game. 6-0 as we approach 5 minutes. Lady Bobcats looking for their first basket. Low.
Oh.
Gets it all the way into the rack. Her shot's blocked. Going to be picked up by Abby Head. They've got numbers here. Clay County does. They pitch it over to Izzy Hale, and that shot's going to be blocked that time by Reeder. Get back down into the front court. Ella Kate Kiesling. Over left wing. It's Allie Amonette. Three-point shot on the way. It won't fall for her. Rebound Bella Ashlock for the Lady Dogs. She's going to hand off Abby Head. Abby Head crosses the timeline. Get it over right wing to Buford. Get it over into the corner to Ashlock. They're looking inside for Izzy Hale. Find a flash in Burchett. Burchett gets in there, wasn't able to get it to go. Bella Ashlock tried to rebound it. She couldn't. Ball's going to squirt away and out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Lady Bobcats. First substitution checking into the game. Maddie Hayes going to check in for the Lady Dogs, and Izzy Hill going to take a seat.
Nice defense we've seen from Callie Reeder. Possession before, Casey, she had a nice block there at the basket, and nice fight for the rebound there.
Rim protection is going to be critical tonight. Clay's got some really good athletes and got some size inside. Reeder's elbow jumper won't go. Rebound, Clay County. Clay County going to dribble it into the front court. They lead it here 6-0. 3:50 to go here first period. Bella Ashlock on the drive. Shot won't go. Nice rebound that time again. Clay County, they can't finish it. Good defense, Reeder. Stayed straight up, made them shoot over that time. Emmy Lowe going to press the ball into the front court. Drew a lot of contact on her way to the rack. And the official's going to come in and take a foul on it. So Emmy Lowe's going to step to the free throw line. We talked about it pregame, Jake. The more the Lady Bobcats can figure out a way to get the ball inside, off the dribble, it's going to free up a lot of offense. Emmy Lowe, first shot on the way is no good. Bounces off front rim. A little disappointed with herself. Took 2 steps off the line, turned around, took a big deep breath. Second shot's on the way, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. Lady Bobcats still looking for the first points of the game. They trail it 6-0 here with 3.5 to go in the opening period. Get it over, right wing. That's going to be Bella Ashlock. Her three-point ball on the way is good. Stretches the lead to 9-0. Lady Bobcats back in the front court. Zoe Nicholas, three-point shot on the way. It won't go. Rebound, Allie Amonette.
Oh.
And Allie Amonette at point-blank range can't finish it. Great offensive rebound. Just couldn't finish. Clay County back on the offensive possession. Hallie Buford. Shot up won't go. Rebound, Amonette. Allie Amonette going to press the ball into the front court. Going to pull up top of the circle. Hand off to Emmy Lowe. And man-to-man defense this time down by Clay County. Reeder going to step out right wing, right at the three-point line. Hand it back to Lowe. Top of the key. They're looking inside.
I think Brent Smith wants her to drive.
Looked inside for Reeder. She had a post up. They couldn't find her. Zoe Nicholas on the drive. And that shot's going to be blocked that time by Bella Ashlock. And Clay County back in business this time. Abby Head across the center line. Throws it right wing for Bella Ashlock. She wasn't looking for it. Ball out of bounds. Lady Bobcats caught a break. Substitutions checking in. Zoe Nicholas and Ella Kate Kiesland checking out. And Addie Lowe and KT Kaylee Tompkins checking in for the Bobcats.
Casey, we didn't get to mention it in pregame, but in this last meeting, Addie Lowe had 17 points. I think she led the Lady Bobcats. Hopefully she can continue that success tonight.
Kaylee Tompkins looking for Reeder inside. Addie Lowe tried to get it in there. Ball's going to be swatted away. And Addie Lowe's able to chase it back down. Going to hand off to Amonette out at the volleyball line. Amonette, left wing, Addie Lowe. Coach Smith a little frustrated right here, looking for a timeout. Just look out of sorts on the offense. And you can tell the Clay County fans trying to energize the defense, Jake.
And that's already his second 30-second timeout. So, they just can't get anything going. You watch them drive to the rim, and the shots isn't there. Clay County's playing really great defense. Then Allie Amonette misses a really, really uncharacteristic bunny when nobody blocked her out. And then you got the offensive possessions where there have been turnovers. You've missed cuts. You've missed post-ups. So Clay County is really doing a great job of getting Pickett County out of their offensive sets.
Let's see if Coach Smith dialed up a play right here coming out of the timeout. Maybe thinks he can score off of. Allie Amonette going to play the ball in. Gets it into Addie Lowe. She's going to give it back to Amonette. Amonette wants to drive. Right-handed dribble. Amonette off the backboard. Won't go.
Well, somebody's got to get down there and remove the lid off the Pickett County basket.
1.5 minutes to go here first quarter. Lady Bobcats still looking for that bucket. First one of the game. They trail it here 9-0. Get the ball into Burchett at the free throw line. Works it down inside.
Nice block, Callie Reeder.
Maddie Hayes tries to take it up against Reeder, and that's going to be Reeder's second block shot of the game. She's altered a couple more. Izzy Hale checking in here into the basketball game for the Lady Dogs. And on the inbound, they get it right into Bella Ashlock, right in the center of the paint. No defender around. Easy little 3-foot jumper right over the front of the rim. Emmy Lowe into the front court. Emmy Lowe's going to get her defender up. And Lady Bobcats going to finally get on the board here, 11-2 with 50 seconds to go here in the first period. Abby Head dribbles the basketball down, get it inside. Now back outside. Hallie Buford on the shot. It's no good. Rebound, Kaylee Tompkins for the Lady Bobcats. Pass it off to Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe wants to push. Get it down court to Amonette. Amonette.
Brent Smith's telling them to go.
Going to pass back off to Lowe. Lowe on the drive. Working against Bella Ashlock. And as Emmy Lowe tries to get to the rim, Bella Ashlock's going to take a foul that time. Really good penetration by Lowe. Got in there deep in the rack and was able to get the basketball up. And Bella Ashlock just came in with a foul. Emmy Lowe at the free throw line. Shot on the way is good. Went 0 for 2 last time. Able to score right here. Makes it an 11-3 game. Zoe Nicholas going to check back into the basketball game for Amonette. Lowe's good on the second shot. Makes it an 11-4 game. Ella Kate Kiesland checking back into the game. Going to give Reeder the last 25 seconds of the of the first quarter a breather, and so she won't pick up a second foul. 20 seconds to go here. Clay County's basketball. Abby Head dribbles across the timeline. 15 to go. Pickett backed into a 2-3 zone this time. Going to make them shoot over them. Work the ball into the corner. That's Izzy Hale. Gets a screen. Hallie Buford, her three on the way is no good. Gets her own rebound. And Hallie Buford.
That's a tough way to end the first quarter.
That is a tough way. It's a really good play, Hallie Buford. Coach Smith talked about keeping them off the boards lately and just wasn't able to do it that time. Your score after the first period, Clay County 13, Pickett County 4. Stick around, fans. Second quarter coming right up. You're listening to Lady Bobcat basketball on UC Sports Nation.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired, work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Start of the second quarter in Celina. Pickett County trails 13-4. Tough first quarter as all 4 points came from Emmy Lowe. Here's Casey Bolton.
And Emmy Lowe picks up another bucket as she's able to work down inside. Little 4-foot jumper. Squeezes it right over the rim and into the basket. Lady Bobcats trail it here 13-6. Shot on the way from the perimeter from Abby Head. Downtown ball, and she nailed that one. Make it 16-6. Clay County. Addie Lowe, three-point shot on the way, no good.
Oh!
And on the outlet pass, Clay County going to turn it over. Actually hit the rim on that outlet pass or the backboard. You don't see that very often. And as Emmy Lowe's going to try to, again, penetrate and get down into the rack, she's going to be fouled. They're going to say that one's on the floor. So Zoe Nicholas going to play it in for the Lady Bobcats here with 7:11 to go. They trail it by 10.
They got Maddie Hayes, Casey, with that foul on Clay County.
Inbound to Addie Lowe. Addie Lowe looks for a backdoor cutter. Able to find her. Get the ball out top, Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe. Again, going to drive to the basket. Going to get it up. Not able to finish that time. And rebound, Maddie Hayes. Hayes going to give it up to Abby Head. She's going to run it up into the front court. She's going to be checked this time down by Zoe Nicholas. Kaylee Tompkins down. Comes up to guard. Get it over to Lacey Wicks, who's checked into the game here. Lacey Wicks with the basketball. Out top to Buford. Over into the corner to Burchett. Burchett wants to work against Kaylee Tompkins. Goes under the rim. Tosses it out. 10-foot jumper on the way by Lacey Wicks. Won't fall. Rebound Kaylee Tompkins. She's going to run it into the front court. Kaylee Tompkins.
No.
And Kaylee Tompkins is going to run over Briley Burchett. And Kaylee Tompkins is going to pick up the offensive foul. We've got substitutions checking into the game. Callie Reeder, Allie Amonette checking in. And Emmy Lowe and Kaylee Tompkins checking out. Full court pressure. This time coming from the Lady Bobcats. First time we've seen them in it tonight. Clay County going to inbound it. They lead it by 10, 16-6, with 6:15 to go here in the second quarter. Full court pressure. Ashlock going to get it down into Hallie Buford. Cross over the timeline. Get it down inside. Shot won't go. Rebound. Maddie Hayes, and Maddie Hayes from Clay County going to clean that one up. Really active here on the boards is Clay County here in the first half. Get it over right wing. Addison Lowe. Addison Lowe going to dribble it off her foot. And luckily it hit the official. Ball stayed in play. And Zoe Nicholas on the drive. Her 5-foot jumper won't go. Rebound Maddie Hayes. Clay County. Full court pressure. Lady Bobcats. They're going to get it up to Ashlock. Over right wing, Hallie Buford. Kick it back out. Abby Head. 3-point shot on the way by Head. And she drained that one. And Coach Smith has seen enough as the Lady Dogs run that lead out to 21-6. Stick around, fans. You listen to Lady Bobcat basketball on UC Sports Nation.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Tough going so far in Celina. Moving in on 5 minutes to play in the first half. Pickett County trails 21-6. Here's Casey Bolden.
Pickett County's got the possession. They dribble it down, get it to Amonette. Amonette's going to have it knocked away and out of bounds. Going to stay with Pickett County. Zoe Nicholas going to play it in. As Pickett County trails by 15 here, 21-6. With almost 5 minutes to go here in the second period. Get it over into Amonette, left corner. Amonette going to pick her dribble up. Try to get it into Reeder. Reeder going to try to go to work in there, and
nice.
She does.
Here we go, Callie Reeder.
Against Maddie Hayes, and Reeder's able to finish. We talked about it pregame. Post play, we think Pickett County's got some advantages in there. Let's see if they can exploit it. Nice bucket that time down, Callie Reeder. Abby Head, across the timeline, working against Emmy Lowe. Going to kick it over right wing to Buford. Looking inside for Maddie Hayes. Maddie Hayes shot up no good. And Lacey Wicks tries to come in, and there's a really good box out that time by Amonette. She had a couple against Livingston too, trying to keep them off the boards. And nice play that time, Amonette, as she was able to pick up the foul against Wicks coming over the back. Lady Bobcats going to work the basketball into the front court. Emmy Lowe, right-hand dribble. Emmy Lowe, top of the circle. Working against Abby Head. Going to pass off this time. Oh, tries to get it into Amonette. She can't finish. Zoe Nicholas picks up the ball. She can't get it to go. And Maddie Hayes going to come out of there with it. Hands it off to Abby Head. As we go under 4 minutes here in the second period. Man-to-man defense, Pickett County. Get it down inside. Izzy Hale. Izzy Hale can't get it to go. She had a mismatch that time, a lot bigger than Amonette. Amonette stood her ground. As Pickett County going to work the ball into the front court. Emmy Lowe. Ball hit on the back of the rim, went straight up.
Shooter's touch, Casey.
Got that shooter's bounce. 21-10 with 3.5 to go here until halftime. Allie Buford working against Zoe Nicholas. 5-second counts on. Get the ball over to Lacey Wicks. Lacey Wicks into the corner. 2-3 zone. It looks like they've changed it up this time. Have the Lady Bobcats. Briley Burchett on the drive. Oh, and Briley Burchett
she did.
Travel with the basketball.
Way too many steps.
And going to be another turnover. Lady Bobcats trying to trim this lead. They trail it by 11, 21-10, with 3:10 to go here in the second quarter. Allie Amonette out at the 15-foot volleyball line. Get it over to Emmy Lowe, right wing, looking for cutters. Can't find them. Emmy Lowe being guarded this time by Abby Head. Let's see if she tries to break her down on a little ISO. She does. And able to get to the rim, Emmy Lowe. Able to score another bucket. And Coach Matt Walker wants a timeout. It's a 30-second. We'll keep it right here, Jake. Emmy Lowe single-handedly trying to keep the Lady Bobcats in this game.
Yes, she is, absolutely. She's got 10 points of the 12. The only other 2 come from Callie Reeder on a nice scoop shot down here at the Pickett County basket. I think that full minute timeout, Coach Smith may have not peeled some paint, but he peeled some wood off this floor and has re-energized this Lady Bobcat basketball team.
Yeah, they certainly came out of the last time out. They've had a couple of really good possessions. Emmy Lowe having a game here tonight, really able to get to the rack on a couple of ISO possessions and able to score. Clay County inbounding the basketball. Get it over left wing, Briley Burchett. 3-point shot on the way, won't go this time. Rebound Zoe Nicholas. Zoe Nicholas going to run it into the front court. Get it over to the left side, Allie Amonette. Her 3 shot on the way is good.
Gunner guns, bang, Allie Amonette.
Cut it to 6-point lead here, 21-15. As Clay County looks a little out of sorts. Lady Bobcats have come storming back here. And Riley Burchett tries to get a little sneaky pass over to Izzy Hale. Hit her about the kneecap and dribbled right out of bounds, so another turnover for Clay County. Pickett County back in business here, trying to cut it to possibly a 1-possession game. 21-15 here as we approach 2 minutes to go in the period. Allie Amonette, handoff Emmy Lowe. Lowe working out against Abby Head. She gets in, shot up no good. A little hard off the back iron. And rebound Hallie Buford. Clay County going to slow it down this time. Man-to-man defense for the Lady Bobcats. Ashlock, handoff, Burchett. Over to Buford. Back to Ashlock, top of the key. And Ashlock going to lose the basketball.
Oh,
it's going to go out of bounds. And the officials are going to keep it with Clay County. Not sure about that one.
I think this Pickett County contingency definitely disagreed.
Going to work the basketball in. Get it out to the corner. Hallie Buford, shot on the way, no good. And somebody missed a block out. Abby Head standing under the basket all alone. Able to corral that one and put 2 more on the board for Clay County. Zoe Nicholas, shot on the way is no good. Deep ball. And with 1:15 to go, Clay County leads it 23-15. Clay County working the ball into the front court. Get it over to Buford. Looking inside for Burchett. Burchett being guarded by Zoe Nicholas. And we're going to turn the basketball over. Nice defense that time, Ella Kate Kiesling.
Super glue.
Get it up to Lowe. Lowe works it over left wing to Reeder. Reeder's 3 ball on the way. And she Drano'd that one.
Gunner guns, bang, Callie Reeder.
Back-to-back 3-point buckets. Cuts it to a 5-point game. 23-18 as we go 30 seconds here to go until halftime. Abby Head working out top of the key against Emmy Lowe. Looking for a 5-second count. 5-second counts on. Abby Head able to get around Lowe. Abby Head trying to work her way to the basket, and she does. And she gets it into Izzy Hale. Izzy Hale with 1 too many steps on her way to the bucket, and another turnover, Clay County.
Yeah, I think Izzy Hale found herself almost too wide open. Found herself at the free throw line. Nobody was around her.
Once again, Lady Bobcats going to have a chance to cut this to a 1-possession game. 23-18 5 seconds to go here in the period. Emmy Lowe working off a high screen. Emmy Lowe's three-point shot on the way is no good. It's going to be blocked that time by Abby Head. Nice block that time, nice defensive play. As the Lady Bobcats are going to trail it here to the Lady Dogs from Clay County, 23-18. Fans, stick around. Halftime show coming up next. We'll check around UC Sports Nation. We'll get a stat line from the first half. You're listening to Lady Bobcat basketball on UC Sports Nation.
Bobcats basketball, the Pickett County Wildcats. Tonight's game, sponsored by Aminette's Eagle Auction and Realty, where we soar higher. Book your next auction at eagleauctions.com. Pryor's Auto Spot. Get your car repaired. Done right the first time. Schedule your work now at pryorsautospot.com. Milestone Physical Therapy. Orthopedic care that improves your life. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. Milestone. And by People's Bank and Trust, Pickett County's community bank. People's Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Aminette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Aminette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Aminette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Aminette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
At People's Bank, we have a long history of service to the communities we serve. We look forward to a future filled with challenges, but at the same time, we know from our past, we will rise up and meet those challenges head on. At People's Bank, our success and the success of this community are forever intertwined. And if we are to succeed, the people we serve must also be successful. People's Bank and Trust Company, with offices in Byrdstown and Albany, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Back here in Celina as we're at Coach Rob Edwards Court, Coach Jim Sims Gymnasium as Pickett County trails 23-18 at halftime. Casey, before we get into the numbers, let's talk about that first half a little bit.
Yeah.
Pickett County in a slow first quarter, only 4 points, Much better in the second quarter.
Yeah, they got off to probably the absolute worst start that they probably could. Jake, I think Allie Aminette's point-blank layup that she couldn't get to go down was kind of indicative of the entire first quarter, and so just dug themselves a little hole. But the sign of a good basketball team, they clawed right back.
Yes.
Was able to cut it back to a two-possession game, and that was based on three-point shots in the second quarter, and a lot of Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe really able to work around and get down into the basket and able to finish. She single-handedly kept the Lady Bobcats in it in the first period or in the first half. And so Coach Smith, I think, look, second half, you saw a lot of backdoor cuts that were open. Just the timing felt a little off, and so see if they can get the backdoor cuts going. And we'll also see if they try to get it into Reeder and or Addison Lowe down on the blocks. Got it into Reeder one time. She caught it clean and she scored. And so see if they can get back to that. But first half, Lady Bobcats just a lid on that thing in the first period. Able to get it going here in the second half. Jake, excited about second half. This gym is absolutely jam-packed. We just had something called Raise the Roof from, I believe it was Light Rock.
Light Rock 95.9, yes.
Yeah, and they're giving away money for either a layup, three-pointers, or a foul shot. And so I think the kid that just shot, I saw him hit at least 4, and those are $25 a piece. So if we need some cash to get home, stop and get us a burger or something on the DQ on the way home. We may need to go see that kid. Jake, what about a first half UC Sports Nation stat line?
Absolutely, Casey. Looking at the stats for the Lady Bobcats, only 3 players have seen the score sheet so far. They're led by Emmy Lowe with 10 points. She had 6 of those in the second quarter. Callie Reeder threw in 5, and Allie Eminette with a 3 in that second quarter to help the Lady Bobcats claw back into this one. Taking a look at the Clay County Lady Bulldogs, they have 23 points. They're led right now by they had a big second quarter from Abby Head with 8 points. Bella Ashlock had 5 in the first quarter, and Briley Burchett threw in 4 foul shots in the first half. Yes, went 4 for 4 at the free throw line to give the Lady Bulldogs a 5-point lead at halftime. Halftime in Celina, Clay County leads it 23-18.
Riley McCoy is a sophomore volleyball player at Monterey High School. She recently joined UC Sports Nation to talk about her sophomore season and what she looks forward to coming up in her junior year. This is UC Sports Nation This Week.
Being able to have already had a year of experience in high school volleyball, like in what ways would you say it kind of gave you more confidence going into it this year? Or like in what ways had you improved from freshman year to this year?
Freshman year, I played JV, and then varsity I moved up. Well, sophomore year I moved up to varsity, so it helped me a lot. Expecting what the teams were going to be like playing, like knowing hitters, what to expect when receiving, and just all in all, just being more confident playing high school ball. So yeah.
Varsity versus junior varsity, what was that jump in competition like for you?
Definitely way better hitters. I was playing libero. I receive all the time, so that's the only thing I'm doing is receiving. So I'm experiencing way better hitters than I would be on JV. Whereas in like middle school, we had some pretty good competition, but nothing like varsity high school play. So.
Were there any moments, like big games or big plays that you were a part of that just kind of surprised you and showed you like, wow, like I can really do this, like I'm doing well at this sport?
Yeah, so I've had some dives like where these amazing, like immaculate hitters would come up and I would go and like just dive for a ball and I'd like, wow, like I just did that. And I would get some really good digs out and to where we could get a set and a kill and get the point for the team.
The season overall and like seeing yourself be able to kind of like adjust to varsity play so early, like in what ways would you say that kind of like just forms your goals for next season?
For next season, it gives us a chance like to see like who we're playing with and everything like that, and I can know what I need to work on for next year. So some like things that I was on the weaker side of, I can get better for next year.
How different is tournament play from regular season, and what are those differences?
Well, regular season, you have the fault of if you lose a game, well, we play them a second time. We know their difficulties and like all that stuff, so we can go and see what happens next game we play them and beat them then. But whereas tournament play, you go in not knowing whether or not this will be your last game for the season, and it's just kind of nerve-wracking, just wondering, will this be the last game I'm playing, or do I get to move on for the season?
What are the things that you look forward to about your junior year?
Junior year, I'm looking forward to spending time with mainly my teammates and just getting better as a player, where I have 2 more years of the season, whereas for before college, I would love to go play college ball. It's one of the things I look forward to, and maybe junior year I can focus on trying to reach out to colleges maybe.
That's sophomore volleyball player at Monterey High School, Riley McCoy. For more interviews with athletes and coaches from all over the Upper Cumberland, Go to UCSportsNation.com.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking. You pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Livingston Regional Hospital wants to say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Livingston Regional is thankful for the community in which we serve,
keeping your family healthy,
Delivering the best health care possible.
Today, when there are so many options available, Livingston Regional says thank you today and in the new year. You can trust Livingston Regional's experienced team of doctors, nurses, and specialists to keep your family healthy. Livingston Regional Hospital. Visit mylivingstonhospital.com. Today, your health, your home.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Welcome back to Clay County High School, Rob Edwards Court, as we get set for the second half of Clay County and Pickett County. Pickett County trails by 5, 23-18. Casey, we talked about it in the halftime show. Slow first start in the first quarter. Pickett County was able to regroup with a full minute timeout called by Coach Smith and really played well the rest of the second half.
Yeah, you know, this Lady Dogs team has won 16 out of their last 18, and so they're a pretty good ball club, especially here at home. And so Pickett County is going to have to continue to fight and claw back here and answer the bell. As you mentioned, Jake, they trail it 23-18 as we're underway here in the third period. Get it over left wing. That's Abby Head. Shot won't go. Rebound, Callie Reeder. And going to get it up to Lowe.
Oh.
And nice defense that time. Izzy Hale played like a defensive back, just got her arms up and was able to get the ball away. And Clay County going to intercept it, run it down court, and Briley Burchett going to take it to the rack, and she's not able to score, but they're going to pick up a foul that time. Looked like Ella Kiesling.
Yeah, they got Ella Kiesling going to hold.
Inbound, Clay County. Get the ball out top to Ashlock. 2-3 zone, this time down, and that's going to be a long ball on the way to Hallie Buford. Her shot won't go, but a nice rebound by Ashlock, who flips it over to Izzy Hale for the finish. 25-18. Extend that lead back to 7, does Clay County. Emmy Lowe into the front court. Going to hand off this time Amonette, right wing. Shot on the way, won't go. A little long. Rebound Izzy Hale. Didn't have a whole lot of rebounders in there that time. Coach Smith asking for a little more effort on the offensive rebounds. Get it top of the key. That's Izzy Hale. Work inside to Briley Burchett. Briley Burchett trying to go around Reeder, and she can't do it. Nice rebound, Reeder, as she stayed straight up.
Nice defense, Callie Reeder.
And she just wasn't going to give up that position, and Burchett couldn't shoot over. Nice defense. Emmy Lowe working the ball back to the front court. Get it over right wing to Amonette. Looking for Reeder inside. Get it out back top of the key to Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe going to work off a screen. Emmy Lowe going to lose the basketball, and it's going to be a turnover. Hallie Buford dug it out of there, and she's going to hand off to Abby Head. And over to Bella Ashlock. Ashlock going to start the offense this time for the Lady Dogs. Picks up her dribble, gives it over to Head. Head tries to get it inside. Over to Izzy Hale, and her shot was, or her pass was intercepted. Lady Bobcats going to get a shot up. It's no good by Ella Kiesling. Ball's out of bounds. Going to turn it back over to Clay County.
And that was, I think the Pickett County Lady Bobcats kind of outkicked their coverage there, Casey. Ella Kiesling shot that from just inside the three-point line, and there was nobody to rebound the near side rebound.
Hallie Buford into the front court, working against Zoe Nicholas, man-to-man. It looked like a little shove-off that time. No call. Gets her own rebound. Hallie Buford got another shot up. And looked like Callie Reeder's going to come in and take a foul as Hallie Buford got the shot up and then got 2 offensive boards. And Coach Smith not excited about that one as well. Callie Reeder going to pick up her second foul. Follow the Bobcats on UCSportsNation.com, powered by Hall Sports and Outdoors. Shot on the way by Buford is good. She's going to get one more. Substitutions checking in. Zoe Nicholas and Ella Kate Kiesling checking out. Addie Lowe and Kaylee KT Tompkins checking in. Second shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe running in the front court. Lady Bobcats in a 3-on-3 right here. Emmy Lowe. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Bella Ashlock. Ashlock going to kick it up to Head. Head going to slow down the offense this time. Going to walk it up court. Across the timeline. Being checked by Emmy Lowe. Head. Top of the key dribble. Dribbles back into the center circle. Going to start it out left wing this time, Ashlock. Ashlock wants to drive. Tries to get it down inside to Izzy Hale. Little bounce pass. She wasn't ready for it. And the ball squirts away and out of bounds. Turnover. Back to the Lady Bobcats. Coach Matt Walker didn't like that series. Had a good look right there. Just the pass. They couldn't execute it. Emmy Lowe. Left wing. Allie Eminette. Addison Lowe. Emmy Lowe going to work baseline. Little shot off one leg. And she's able to finish that one. Emmy Lowe. Nice bucket. 26-20. 2-possession game here as it's 4.5 minutes to go here in the third period. And a low-scoring game. Buford, top of the key dribble. Passes it off to Abby Head. Get it over to left wing. Back to Buford. Looking inside for Burchett. Not there. Get it out, Maddie Hayes. Maddie Hayes going to try to drive. Ball gets ripped out of there. Back over to Briley Burchett. She can't hang on to it. And we're going to have a held ball, and it's going to go back to the Lady Bobcats. Good defensive, a little scrappy that time on the defensive end were the Lady Bobcats.
Very, very good defensive possession there by Pickett County with Addie Lowe and Allie Eminette and Callie Reeder all getting in there in that scrum, fighting for that rebound.
Lady Bobcats trail it here 26-20 as we go under 4 minutes here in the second period. Get it out top of the key, Addison Lowe. 3-point shot on the way is a little hard off the rim. She can't get it to go. Kick it up to Abby Head. Abby Head races into the front court. Hands it off to Briley Burchett. And we're going to have a full timeout on the court by Coach Walker. We'll take it with them. Lady Bobcats trail it, but by only 6, 26-20. Listen to Lady Bobcat basketball on UC Sports Nation.
Living a life that fulfills your personal vision. That's the new American dream. At People's Bank, our purpose is to do everything in our power to help you become your best self. Whatever your dreams for the future may be, come by and talk them over with us. We have so many different ways to serve you, and we would like nothing better than to help make your dreams come true. People's Bank and Trust Company, with offices in Byrdstown and Albany, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
caught in a deadlock here in the third quarter. 26-20 as we move in on 3.5 minutes to play. Pickett County trails Clay County.
Maddie Hayes going to step out for Clay County. Knock down a triple. Extends that lead back to 9, 29-20. Amy Lowe going to dribble the basketball deep into the paint. She's going to go up and she's going to be hacked as Keith Dyer going to bring a foul to the table. 29-20. Lady Bobcats trail it here. Amy Lowe is going to step to the free throw line, try to dig back into this lead.
And that's really something that you want from Emmy Lowe. Drive and kind of take that hard contact, and hopefully you can get a foul and head to the free throw line.
Emmy Lowe's good on the first shot and ditto for the second shot. 29-22. Lady Bobcats, full court pressure this time, Lady Bobcats. Ashlock tries to work the ball down court. Maddie Hayes, ball's a little overthrown. Hayes had to go chase it down. Going to start the offense. Ashlock going to get a screen, this time down from Burchett. And Bella Ashlock going to work off the screen. Nice little pick and roll. She's going to go score. 31-22. Addie Lowe, top of the key. Addie Lowe is going to go triple. And Addie Lowe is going to find Drano on that one, Jake.
Gunner guns and bang, Addie Lowe.
Bang is right. Get it down court. Bella Ashlock, three-point shot on the way, no good. And on the rebound, that's going to be Maddie Hayes. A lot of contact in there. Looked like she came over Addie Lowe's back, no call. Strong enough to be able to get back in the rack and finish it. 33-25, 8-point lead here, Clay County. Emmy Lowe, right corner. Emmy Lowe looking for ISO. Going to try to get it down into Callie Reeder. And we're going to have a kick ball violation. Bella Ashlock came in there and kicked it away and out of bounds. Lady Bobcats going to play it in underneath their own basket in a 33-25 game with 2:24 to go here in the third quarter. Emmy Lowe going to play it in. Lowe.
Got to get it in.
Give it in to Amonette. Amonette gives it back to Lowe. Look top of the key. Got both post players coming up. Emmy Lowe going to try to work off that screen. Emmy Lowe. They go under the pit. They go under the screen. Get it back out top of the key. Addie Lowe. Addie Lowe on the drive. Tries to get it inside to Reeder. And the ball's going to be stolen away. That's Hallie Buford running it into the front court. Hallie Buford shot up no good. Rebound Emmy Lowe. Coach Smith asking them to press. Get it up to Kaylee Tompkins. Kaylee Tompkins, right-handed move won't go. Rebound Emmy Lowe. Kick it out to Callie Reeder. Her three-point shot on the way. Just off the front of the rim, no good. And rebound Hallie Buford. And on the long ball rebound, Kaylee Tompkins going to come in, get some of that arm. And it's going to be a foul against KT. Substitutions checking in here. Zoe Nicholas going to check into the basketball game. Allie Amonette going to check out. Clay County works the ball in. Get it into Head. She's got a head full of steam here. Get it over to Briley Burchett.
She may have
right
walked.
wing.
Yes, she did.
And Briley Burchett's going to walk with the basketball. Once again, excellent defense inside by Callie Reeder, just holding her spot. Not giving up that ground, Jake. Lady Bobcats, once again, they trail it here, 33-25, 1:20 to go here in the period. Emmy Lowe gives it up to Callie Reeder. Back over Addison Lowe, top of the key. Addison Lowe, back out top, Zoe Nicholas. She thought about a three ball, didn't do it. Zoe Nicholas, behind the back dribble. And she's going to get her defender to fall down. Little 6-foot jumper won't go. A little short. And rebound Maddie Hayes. Going to give it up to Ashlock, over to Head. Across the timeline, here comes the double team. They're going to throw around it. Bella Ashlock on the dribble. Bella Ashlock, right-handed dribble. Dribbles it right to the free throw line. And nice shot, Bella Ashlock. She stepped up nice and nice little knockdown shot. Pickett County brings the ball back down court. Addison Lowe, three-point shot on the way, won't go. But Zoe Nicholas got the rebound that time. Got it right into Kaylee Tompkins. And Kaylee Tompkins going to have that ball blocked away.
And
crowd here looking for a foul. Bella Ashlock going to check in. Lacey Wicks checking back in for the Lady Dogs. Zoe Nicholas to play it in. She does. Gets it over to Lowe. Left wing. 3-point shot on the way. And that three-pointer's good.
Gunner guns and bang.
Emmy Lowe banged that one in. 35-28. 7-point game as we go under 15 to go here in the third quarter. Lacey Wicks on the dribble. She looks a little shaky with the ball handling. Gets it over to Head. 5 seconds. Head makes a move to the basket. Gets it out right wing. Riley Burchett. Three-pointer on the way.
There was a push.
And it looks like on the closeout, they're going to pin that one on Addison Lowe. And Riley Burchett going to step to the free throw line here for 3 free throws. Riley Burchett. Couldn't really see it from our angle here. Right down in front of the Clay County bench. Shot up by Burchett is good. She's going to have a couple more. The latest on the Bobcats and all their Upper Cumberland foes. Wake up with high school basketball Saturday morning on Rock 93.7. It's the high school playbook as we talk live with players and coaches. It's presented by Mountain Barn Builders. Second free throw on the way by Riley Burchett is also good. She's going to have one more. 7/10 of a second to go here in the period. Substitutions, wholesale substitutions, checking in for Clay County. Burchett, third shot on the way is good. She's money from the free throw line. So extend the lead back to 9 for Clay County. Pickett County's going to have it 94 feet to go. Reeder on the inbound. Reeder gets it into Lowe. Lowe can't get a shot away, and that's going to be the end of your period. The score, Clay County Lady Dogs 37, Pickett County Lady Bobcats 28. Stick around, fans. Fourth quarter coming your way next on UC Sports Nation.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches. It's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Final 8 minutes of action in Clay County. Pickett County trails 37-28. Here's Casey Bolden.
Clay County going to have the opening possession here. Abby Head going to work out of the double team. Gets it down inside to Maddie Hayes. Scratch that, make that Izzy Hale. She can't score. Nice defense once again, Reeder. Tried to get around her and couldn't. Kick it over left wing. Allie Amonette, 3 ball on the way. Is short, no good. Rebound Bella Ashlock. Bella Ashlock going to hand off to Head. Lady Bobcats look like they're trying to dial up some pressure here. Get it over right wing. Hallie Buford, 3 ball on the way. It won't go. And we're going to have an off-the-ball foul. And we're going to have a foul. Looks like they're going to pin that one against Allie Amonette on the box out. So Clay County going to play it in here. Abby Head going to play it in underneath her own basket. Clay County leads it by 9, 37-28 with 7:15 to go here in the fourth and final period. And Abby Head going to take it baseline and go score. Makes your lead 39-28 as we approach 7 minutes here in the final period. Emmy Lowe into the front court. Works her way to the basket. Can't get one to go. Callie Reeder on the rebound. The ball's going to be squirted away in there. Zoe Nicholas going to have it. Works her way into the paint. Gets it over right wing Amonette. Amonette looking inside for Reeder. Zoe Nicholas, right wing. Dribbles top of the key. Zoe Nicholas gets it out into the corner. Callie Reeder, her shot on the way, finds the back of the rim and won't go. Rebound Head. Head wants to run. She's got numbers. And Head's going to dribble it down, and Emmy Lowe, as Head's going to try to take it to the basket. And they're going to pin that one on Emmy Lowe, and Abby Head going to walk to the free throw line and try to extend this 11-point lead. Jake, Lady Bobcats got to get some stops and got to find somebody who can score down here on the offensive end.
Yeah, you kind of start to feel like it's starting to unravel for Pickett County. And you got to, with 6.5 minutes to play, you really got to find a way to string stops with baskets and baskets with stops. And there's just not a lot of time right now, so now you got to go.
Abby Head's good on the first shot, and she's good on the second shot. Extends that lead to 13, 41-28. Lady Dogs lead it here with 6.5 to go in the basketball game. Get it down inside to Reeder. Reeder going to split defenders. Not able to get it to go. Rebound Bella Ashlock, and Abby Head content with slowly dribbling the ball up court this time. Get it down inside to Burchett. Burchett kicks it out to Buford. Buford, left-handed shot at about the 6 feet is good. Extends the lead to 15 points, and Brent Smith sees what we see. Wants a timeout. Stick around, fans. Fourth quarter action. You're listening to Lady Bobcat basketball. And was it a full timeout? Yeah, we'll be right back on UC Sports Nation.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
6 minutes to play in game one tonight at Clay County High School. Pickett County trails by 15, 43-28. Casey?
Pickett County going to have the possession here out of the timeout. Doesn't look like we had the clock get started. Dribbled about the half-court line. Keith Dyer blew the whistle. And they're going to run a few seconds off there. 43-28, 5:58 to go here in the final period at Clay County at Coach Joe Sims Gymnasium. Beautiful facility here. Zoe Nicholas tries to get it to the rack. Can't get it to go. Rebound Abby Head. Abby Head works it into the front court for Clay County. Gets it over right wing to Buford. Out top of the key, Lacey Wicks. Three ball on the way by Lacey Wicks is good. And Clay County got it going on, hitting on all cylinders right here. 18-point game here. Emmy Lowe, top of the key. Three-point shot on the way. It won't find the bottom of the rim. Finds the hands of Briley Burchett. Coach Walker telling them, hey, let's get a good possession right here. Abby Head into the front court. She's going to be fouled this time, looks like, by Allie Amonette. And that's going to be bonus time. Actually, they're going to put that one on Ella Kiesland. Clay County Lady Dogs into the bonus here, 1+. Abby Head going to go and try to knock down a couple of free throws and see if they can make this a 20-point Lady Dog lead. Abby Head, shot on the way is good. A really good free throw shooting Clay County Lady Dog team. Second shot by Head is on the way, and it's also good. Makes it a 48-28 game with 5 minutes to go here in the fourth period. Emmy Lowe works it down into the paint. Goes up. She's going to get contact this time from Izzy Hale. And they're going to say that was on the floor somehow.
Yeah, I don't think that one. They missed that one, and they've missed a couple this half, Casey.
Zoe Nicholas going to play it in for the Lady Bobcats. Try to get it into Reeder. She can't find it. Picked off by Abby Head. Abby Head one-on-one against Ella Kiesland. It won't go. And Riley Burchett's there to clean it up. Makes it a 22-point lead. Get it down into Reeder. Reeder's able to score. And Coach Smith wanted some pressure. Didn't get any. And Clay County easily worked the basketball up court. Get it in that over into the corner. Abby Head. Three-point shot is up. Off front rim, no good. Rebound Reeder. Kick it out to Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe wants to go ISO. She does. She goes up, and she's going to be fouled. This time down, looks like they're going to pin that one on Hallie Buford. So Emmy Lowe going to step to the free throw line for 2 shots. Pickett County 7th and 8th grade boys are going to play at 1:30 p.m. on Saturday in the James C. Hale State Tournament. And their opponent's still TBD, so if you can get out to Middle Tennessee Christian School, 7th and 8th graders going to have a shot at the junior high state title at 1:30 p.m.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Pickett County Middle School boys basketball team. They're putting down work in the borough this week.
5th and 6th grade boys play at actually 9 a.m. Saturday morning, also looking for a James C. Hill State Tournament title. Again, all games played over at Middle Tennessee Christian School. Make sure you can come out, support your junior Bobcats. Full court pressure, Lady Bobcats. Work the basketball over to Izzy Hale. Over to Bella Ashlock. Clay County probably going to run some clock here as they lead it by 18 as we approach the 4-minute mark of the final frame. Get it down into Izzy Hale. Find a streak in Abby Head. She's not able to finish it. Rebound, Addie Lowe. Gives it off to her sister, Emmy. Over into the corner. It's going to be Zoe Nicholas. She's going to work inside. Tries to get it into Reeder. Ball squirted away. Picked up by Buford. Over to Ashlock. Over to Burchett. And back to Buford. She's going to get it across the half-court line. Going to draw a double team. Is able to kick out of it. Coach Matt Walker telling them to spread out. Going to go a little spread offense here. Burchett is going to throw it away. Zoe Nicholas going to pick it off. Zoe Nicholas to the rim. And Zoe Nicholas going to get fouled that time by Hallie Buford. Riley Burchett had it in the corner for Clay County. Trying to kick it back up top of the key. Zoe Nicholas just kind of stepped in front of the pass, stole it away. Went one-on-one and Buford on the foul. So Zoe Nicholas at the free throw line here. Lady Bobcats trail it 50-32 in an 18-point game here at Clay County at Coach Joe Sims' gymnasium.
Really, really tough night for Zoe Nicholas. You know, me and Coach Smith talked about her in the pregame show, Casey, and it's just really not been her night.
Missed on the first shot. Second shot's going to be good. Substitutions checking in. Ella Kate Kiesland checking in for Emmy Lowe. And Allie Amonette checking in for Reeder. So check your lineup here. Zoe Nicholas, Allie Amonette, Ella Kiesland, Kaylee Tompkins, and Addison Lowe. Clay County working against that man-to-man full court pressure. Abby Head gets it up the court to Buford. Buford going to dribble into a double team, pick up her dribble, finds Ashlock around the free throw line. Get it over to Izzy Hale, and Izzy Hale, as she tries to skip it over to Abby Head, going to take a foul. Not a whole lot of contact on that one.
I didn't see that one, Casey. I don't know if they got that one on the pass, but I don't think I think Lowe hardly even touched her.
And Izzy Hale going to confidently step up to the free throw line like a senior does. Knock down the first free throw. She's got one more, and she's going to knock that one off the back iron. Goes 1 for 2, 51-33. An 18-point game. Lady Bobcats trail it here in the fourth quarter. Zoe Nicholas shot up from the top of the key, won't go. And ball's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to stay, or excuse me, it's going to turn over to the Lady Dogs from Clay County. Full court pressure. Lady Bobcats. Bella Ashlock's going to find Burchett. Over to Buford. Back to Ashlock. Going to clear the press. Got numbers. Buford's going to pull it up, dribble it back out. Here comes the double team. Mimi Lowe's going to come in and steal it away. Get it up to Amonette, up to Kiesling. And Kieslin's going to get a shot on the board, and she's going to be able to score.
Nice dish by Amonette there.
It was. Cuts it to a 16-point lead. It's going to be a full timeout. Jake will take one with him. Pay our sponsors. Stick around, fans. Final 2:37 is coming right up. You're listening to UC Sports Nation.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
This is Emily Gibson, your local Twin Lakes security consultant, wishing you and your family a happy new year. Let us help you keep your home and family protected this year with security from Twin Lakes. Twin Lakes Security offers doorbell cameras, smoke and motion detectors, thermostats, and more. For additional peace of mind, add smart home automation so you can control your system from anywhere using your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Give me a call today at 528-2005 to request a free security quote.
TN Cert C-0026.
2.5 minutes left to play in Clay County. Pickett County trails 51-35, and a nice bucket by, I believe that was Kaylee Tompkins out of the timeout on a steal. Here's Casey Bolden.
Nice defense that time. Lady Bobcats cut it to a 14-point lead. Ball's going to be on the ground. And as the loose ball is up near half court.
I don't know about that one. And Brent Smith's got his hands on his head. He doesn't know about it either.
KD bringing the call to the table. And a lot of times that's interesting right there.
Yeah, I think
nobody really gained an advantage. You got a loose ball. Two kids collide into each other. Who do you call a foul on? Pickett County this time.
Unfortunately, didn't see the foul in action. But after looking at the board, it was stuck with Callie Reeder, who that's her third foul.
Head goes 1 for 2 at the line. Rebound Reeder. Kicks it up to Lowe. Lowe into the lane. Lowe. Little floater won't go. Rebound Ashlock. Kicks it up to Head. Head's going to pull it up, dribble it back out. Coach Walker once again asking him to spread it out here. And going to take another foul to the table.
That was.
And they're going to put that one on Callie Reeder.
I don't even know if Callie Reeder was in the vicinity.
Fouls are 10-4 here. If you're the Pickett County faithful, they're paying some attention to that, letting the officials know. Buford, first shot on the way is good. Got our first final that just came in, Jake. Livingston Lady Wildcats, Hogeye, over Macon County tonight. Final score 53-29, so congratulations to Coach Leslie Riddle and the staff as they keep rolling along in 7-3-8. Amonette, top of the key, picks up her dribble. Gets it down into Reeder. Reeder tries to take a dribble, and she's going to turn it over. And Coach Smith going to walk over and sit back down, as that might be all she wrote here tonight. Lady Bobcats trail it by 16 as we go under 1.5 minutes here in the game. Burchett going to dribble it out of the corner. Out top of the key to Buford. Buford over to Head. Head being guarded by Amonette. Going to be able to break the double team. Over into the right corner. Over to Buford. Scratch that. Burchett. Buford, top of the key. Picks up her dribble. Right wing to Burchett. Burchett down inside. They find Izzy Hale right on the low block. And Izzy Hale converts. Amonette trying to find the streaking Kaylee Tompkins. And ball's going to go out of bounds. And we're going to have wholesale substitutions. As you can hear the Clay County faithful giving their starters a big round of applause. They played well tonight. Really put it on the Lady Bobcats here tonight as they lead it by 18. Check your lineup here. Lady Bobcats, you've got Zoe Nicholas, Kaylee Tompkins, Kylie Woods checked in, Ava Kieslin's in the game, Addison Lowe. And for Clay County, that's Kendall Matthews, Jada Banks, Landry May, Ava Carr, and Lacey Wicks. As we go under 30 seconds, Lacey Wicks down inside. Get over to Ava Carr, who's a fan favorite here at Clay County, as the Lady Dogs stretch that lead back to 20. Zoe Nicholas on the drive. She can't finish it. Rebound, Addie Lowe. Addie Lowe on the finish. 57-39. Lady Dogs work the ball up court. Get it over to Lacey Wicks. Coach Matt Walker telling them to hold the basketball, and that's going to be the end of your game. As tonight, Clay County Lady Dogs really put 4 good quarters together, and certainly the better team here tonight. Your final score, Clay County 57, Lady Bobcats from Pickett County 39. Stick around, fans, for the postgame show. We'll talk about stats. We'll go around UC Sports Nation, get some scores from around the region, and then we'll preview the boys' game. Stick around. You're listening to UC Sports Nation.
UC Sports Nation's live coverage of Bobcats basketball, sponsored by Union Bank. With the modern tools to make banking easier. The experience you can count on. Union Bank. Member FDIC. By Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon. By Livingston Regional Hospital. Today, when every second matters, depend on Livingston Regional. And by Brown's Funeral Chapel, helping families all across Pickett County. Proud to support the Bobcats. Brown's Funeral Chapel.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon. It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Post-game reaction, tonight's stats and scores. This is the Union Bank post-game report. Proud to serve Birdstown with modern tools to make banking easier. Union Bank.
Welcome back to Celina, where the final score is 57-39. Lady Dogs over Pickett County Lady Bobcats. Jake Wallman joined by Casey Bolden. Casey, before we get into the final numbers, as the boys' teams warm up in front of us, let's break down that game in that second half. Pickett County got out to a 9-0 deficit to Clay County, and it just got a little bit worse from there. They were able to pull within 5 or 6 points a couple times, but they could never string those baskets and those possessions together offensively or defensively to get on top.
Yeah. Clay County's number one. Clay County's a really good ball club. Jake, Coach Matt Walker, the staff, Andrew Meadows, Joe Adams, they do a really good job. And tonight they were the better basketball team. Made a lot of plays. Everybody feels like from Clay County understands their role, and so just they've got that's number one. They got a good ball club. Number two, I didn't think Pickett County played their best game tonight.
No, absolutely.
And a lot of that probably had to do with Clay County. But Pickett County seemed out of sorts first quarter, and really in the second half didn't get a whole lot going offensively.
Very, very frustrated. You could tell from some of the looks of the players.
Turned the basketball over quite a bit. You could tell Coach Smith was frustrated. He called as many timeouts as he could in the first half. And ultimately, we got to let players make plays. And so second half, certainly Clay County able to outperform and outplay Pickett County on their way to almost an 18-point win. And so Lady Bobcats going to have to figure out how to regroup. They're going to have to do it quickly because they got a really good Cumberland County Lady Jets team coming to town, to Byrdstown on Friday night. So no rest for the weary. Got to get ready for that one. So a really good basketball team. Jake, what about a UC Sports Nation stat line from the girls' game?
Absolutely, Casey. Thank you very much. Looking at the numbers, the final numbers from the Lady Bobcats and the Lady Bulldogs. Final score 57-39. The Lady Bobcats were led in points by Emmy Lowe with 19-17 through 3 quarters. Only had 2 points in the fourth quarter, followed by 7 from Callie Reeder, 5 from Addie Lowe, 3 from Allie Amonette, and 2 points apiece from Ella Kiesling and Kaylee Tompkins. And then an uncharacteristically frustrating night from Zoe Nicholas with just 1 point on a free throw there late in the fourth quarter. So now, Casey, let's quickly break down this boys matchup with two teams that met in Pickett County, met in Byrdstown last time, and two teams that know each other really well.
Yeah, they do, Jake. Let's talk about tonight's Casey's keys for the game. For Pickett County, Jake, I think they got to come out prepared mentally. They've got to forget about the past. Clay County has won the last 15 meetings in this series, and the last Pickett County win was all the way back on February the 16th, 2017. And so, I think they just need to have a short memory. None of the guys on this current roster from Byrdstown has ever beat this Clay County team. And so just got to lace them up tonight and go play and forget about what the past looks like. I think they got to find ways to force Arms and Hamilton, which is their bigs, away from the bucket tonight. Pickett County going to be playing undersized, so that's going to be challenging. And so we'll see if Coach Amonette can figure out sneaky ways to get those guys off the block and off their spots, make them uncomfortable, and try to score from an area where they're not used to. Lastly, Jake, I think Pickett County, I think they got to put together 4 quarters. This is a tough place to play. You're going to have to make a lot of GWPs tonight. For those new listeners, that's game-winning plays, whether that's a hustle for a 50-50 ball, taking an offensive foul, getting an offensive rebound for a putback, all those things, hitting free throws late, all those things going to be required tonight as you're catching a red-hot 16-3, undefeated in district play, Clay County Dogs here tonight. Jake, that's going to be tonight's Casey's keys for the game. Do we have a UC Sports Nation scoreboard update?
Yes, we do, Casey. Not a lot of scores in yet, but it's still an early night, along with Clay County topping Pickett County 57-39 here in Celina. The only other final that's in is Livingston Academy, 53, Macon County 29. We do have an in-game update from Crossville in the battle for Crossville between, another final is in. Cumberland County tops Stone Memorial 63-38, so Pickett County will get Cumberland County off a win Friday night in Byrdstown. Casey, I'll tell you what we can do. We can roll on with our pregame coverage of Pickett County and Clay County from right here in Celina at Joe Sims Gymnasium as you listen to Pickett County basketball on UC Sports Nation.
The Union Bank postgame report continues. Union Bank, Byrdstown, Jamestown, Clark Range, member FDIC, wrapping up tonight's Bobcats action.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Livingston Regional Hospital wants to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Livingston Regional is thankful for the community in which we serve.
Keeping your family healthy.
Delivering the best health care possible.
Today, when there are so many options available, Livingston Regional says thank you today and in the new year. You can trust Livingston Regional's experienced team of doctors, nurses, and specialists to keep your family healthy. Livingston Regional Hospital. Visit mylivingstonhospital.com. Today, your health, your home.
Tip-off approaching for boys teams across UC Sports Nation. Time to get you ready. Powered by Hall's Sports and Outdoors.
I'm Jacob Vinson. White County hosts DeKalb County in 7 AAA play as they try to get back into the win column after falling to Upperman 42-38 Friday night. Warriors coach Eric Mitchell says every night is tough in this district.
And our district is, from top to bottom is so well coached at every school, and they've all played together for so long, and even back into middle school, and our kids play against those kids in middle school, and but the intensity is definitely ramped up for district play for sure.
Warren County has won 3 in a row and started the district schedule with a 2-0 record. The Pioneers knocked off old district foe Cookeville on Saturday by 14 points on the road. Head coach Danny Fish says the guys are starting to pull together when it matters.
The guys are playing for each other. We're getting more upperclassmen-led leadership. If we get to this point in the year and the players aren't leading the team and they're not wanting it more than you are, then you don't have a very good team. Our guys, they want it for each other. They bust it every day for each other, and it's good to see them making winning plays and winning moments.
Van Buren County is 13-7 on the season and 2-0 in 6 single-A play as they get ready for a matchup with Whitwell, who they beat 82-29 earlier this year on the road. The Eagles beat South Pittsburgh 70-60 at South Pitt on Friday to take first place in the 3-team district. Eagles coach Dustin Sullivan says his squad is coming into form.
I think all the guys that we have in roles, or that are getting minutes right now have really, especially recently, stepped in and started doing their job. Even guys coming off the bench like Mason Grissom and Ryan Wheeler, there's 2 seniors, that are coming off the bench, but they're getting starter minutes, and they have really, embraced what their job is, and as a coach, you appreciate that.
Elsewhere around the Upper Cumberland this evening, York Institute travels to McCreary Central in Kentucky. Upperman hosts Tennessee Heat. Cumberland County is at Stone Memorial in a crosstown matchup. DeKalb County battles White County in district play, and Wilson Central takes on Cookeville. We'll keep you updated with scores throughout the area from UC Sports Nation.
We're now joined by junior Caden Thomas of the Pickett County Bobcats. Do you believe in superstitions, and if so, do you have any game day superstitions more specifically?
Nah. Just go out there and do my thing, really.
Who in the locker room has the best playlist?
Me, definitely.
I've heard it was Lyric Paris.
Yeah, it's me.
If you could have a coach do a conditioning drill, what would it be?
I like 3-on-2-on-1. That's pretty fun.
Who's the funniest player on the team?
Payne Burton.
What makes Payne Burton so funny?
He's just naturally funny, man. He always lightens the mood.
If someone was coming to Pickett County for the first time, the school, what's one thing you'd like them to know that makes the school so great before they leave?
We're a really close school. There's not a lot of arguing, drama, fights, anything, bullying. We're really close. Almost like a family.
And what is the hottest sports take you can give me on the spot?
Michael Jordan's better than LeBron.
This has been junior Caden Thomas of the Pickett County Bobcats.
The Bobcats hit the court in minutes. This is Bobcats basketball pregame. The People's Bank countdown to tip-off. People's Bank and Trust.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
We're back in Celina, joined by Joseph Amonette as Pickett County takes on district foe Clay County tonight. The first half of the district schedule is behind us. What have you seen from your team, or what have you seen your team do, and what are some of the ways that they've improved that have stood out to you?
I think that defensively we've continued to get better, and I think we've done a better job of rebounding the basketball as the season come along as far as on those ends. And then offensively, I think that you're beginning to see us execute a little bit better. Kids are beginning to understand what they're good at, and we're 20 games in, I guess, to the season, and I like where we're at. I like what I see, and I like where we're going.
With the second game last week on a Thursday, what did you guys do with the extra day off Friday?
I'll be honest, we took it pretty easy on Friday. I kind of liked that game to be scheduled then. So we just took a little extra time off, try to get our legs back under us a little bit, and to be ready for this home run stretch of the regular season.
A hot start shooting in the first half on Thursday and led into the third quarter before a Livingston run kind of turned that game around. What did you see from the way the game was flowing that played into the turnaround?
What I'll tell you, Livingston's a really, really good ball team. It's probably the only team all year that we've played that might be faster than we are. It was a pretty nip and tuck game, back and forth the whole time, and there was, the difference in the game was the last 45 seconds in the third quarter. We gave up 8 consecutive points. We took 2 or 3 bad shots in a row, turned it over. They scored 8 points in the last 45 seconds. The rest of the game was a draw. And when you play really, really good teams, I think they were ranked number 1 in AAA at that time. I think they're number 3 or 4 now. But when you play really, really good teams, it comes down to just a few possessions, and those possessions at the end of the third quarter were the difference in the game.
Pickett County hasn't won a game in this series since 2017. What do you say to the team tonight that proves to them that they can win this game?
I think the last time we won was we won the district tournament actually in February of 2018. I think we beat them in the semifinals of 18. Clay County's a really good team. They've been a really good team for a long time. They've had multiple Mr. Basketball award winners. They've won some state championships, got runner-up, and they've got a really good team this year. But I think we're prepared. I think we're ready. And my kids, they play with a lot of courage, so they're not worried about the game tonight. They're just ready to lace them up and play.
Is there an injury report tonight?
We're real healthy. We're as good as we've been all season.
This has been Joseph Amonette as Pickett County meets Clay County tonight in Celina. Going through starting lineups tonight, we'll get you those very quickly. For the number 9 Pickett County Bobcats, they're 12-8, 2-2 in district play. For the Bobcats, coached by Joseph Amonette, it's Jacob Amonette, Eli Reagan, Gage Harris, Caden Thomas, and Caden Miller. For the Clay County Bulldogs, the number 2 team in single A, they're 16-3, 4-0 in 7 single A. Coached by Mr. Rob Edwards, it's John Hamilton, Jimmy Burchett, Keaton Arms, Bryce Bailey, and Alec Kirk. Casey, one unique thing about the Clay County Bulldogs, it's an all-senior starting lineup.
Yeah, they got a lot of vets here on this team. They know how to play together, and they've won a lot of basketball games for Coach Rob Edwards. Officials stepping into the circle. Pickett County, all black unis trimmed in gold. Clay County going to be in all white unis trimmed in black. And we're underway here from Celina. Tip's going to be controlled by Clay County. Give it over to Burchett. Burchett going to go right wing Bryce Bailey. Get it over to Kerr. Looking inside for Arms. And it's going to be a steal. Amonette's going to come out of there with it. Amonette going to run it into the front court. He's going to find Caden Thomas. Caden Thomas picks his dribble up and kicks it back to Amonette, where they'll start the offense. Gage Harris, left wing. Gage Harris going to get a screen from Miller. Kick it over right wing to Reagan. Caden Thomas, three-point shot on the way, won't fall. Jacob Amonette tried to come in there and poke at it. Couldn't get his hands on it. Rebound, Keaton Arms. Burchett works the ball into the front court. Get it inside. Looking for Arms, or scratch out, looking for Hamilton inside.
That's a walk.
And it looked like Hamilton may have walked. They're going to call a held ball and a turnover. Back to Pickett County. Looking for that high-low set, got it into Arms around the free throw line. Hamilton just stepped in there, caught the entry pass, and turned it over. Full court pressure from Clay County. Amonette going to be able to dribble through it. Gets it all the way down to the baseline, and the ball's punched out of there by Jimmy Burchett. Gage Harris going to play it in for the Bobcats. No score here with 7 minutes to go here in the opening frame. Amonette going to drive it into the free throw line. Shot up and hit about every part of the rim and finally fell down. 2-0. Bobcats lead it here in the first period. Kerr works it down into Jimmy Burchett. Skips it over. Bryce Bailey. Three-point shot on the way. It won't go. Rebound Jacob Amonette. And the ball's going to be stolen away. And Jimmy Burchett is going to get it in for a layup. 2-2 is your score. Reagan on the inbound gets it into Miller.
Seeing a lot of full court pressure.
Miller gets it to Jacob Amonette. Bobcats got numbers, 3-on-2. And Jacob Amonette can't finish. Quickly back up court with Bryce Bailey on a 1-on-2. He thought better of it. Gives it up to Jimmy Burchett where he'll survey the floor. Burchett going to be working man-to-man this time down against Jacob Amonette. Take it right wing. Bailey up top of the key. Arms. They're looking for Hamilton inside. Hamilton going to kick it back out to Burchett. Over in the corner to Arms. And make that Alec Kerr. And Alec Kerr's going to nail the three-pointer. Pickett County's going to have numbers. Get it down in the corner. Gage Harris. His three ball on the way won't go. Rebound John Hamilton. And Caden Thomas going to come in, pick up a foul. As the Clay County Dogs lead it here 5-2 in the early moments of the first period here in Celina at Coach Joe Sims Gymnasium here at Rob Edwards Court. Full court pressure, Bobcats. Get it up court to Bryce Bailey. He's going to pick up his dribble and get it back to Kerr. Kerr on the drive. Kerr can't finish. Rebounded in there by Jimmy Burchett. And Burchett's able to get an offensive board and a score. Makes your score 7-2. Full court pressure. Bobcats, as they inbound it, Jimmy Burchett going to come in and slap one away and out of bounds. It's going to stay with Pickett County. 94 feet to go. Inbound, Caden Thomas. Full court pressure. Get it over to Jacob Amonette. And then Alec Kerr going to come in and take a foul. This time against Jacob Amonette. A lot of contact on the pressure. Amonette with the basketball, working against Jimmy Burchett. Pass off this time, Eli Reagan. Out top of the key, Lyric Paris is checked into the game. And off to Amonette. Get it over into the corner to Caden Thomas. Lyric Paris has got it at the free throw line. He stops his dribble. Gets it up to Eli Reagan. Back over top. Gage Harris going to find a slip screen. This time down for Eli Reagan, and Eli Reagan's able to finish that one. 7-4. Bobcats trail it here, but by only 3 points.
That's one thing that the Pickett County Bobcats do really well, Casey, is those slip screens.
Get it down into Kerr. Kerr's hard off the glass. Can't get it to drop. Rebound, Amonette. Amonette going to press it up into the front court. Nice pass that time to Caden Miller. Over into the corner, Gage Harris. His three ball is nothing but money.
Gunner guns, bang, Gage Harris.
Bang for Gage Harris.
Don't let him set his feet.
Bryce Bailey wants to return the favor on this end, and he's able to. Bryce Bailey, nice three-point ball. Jacob Amonette works through the pressure. Gets it down court, Gage Harris. Gage Harris going to dribble into the baseline, and the ball's going to be squirted away. Jimmy Burchett's going to come in there and punch it out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Bobcats. Gage Harris going to play it in here underneath his own buckets. Bobcats trail it 7-10 with 4:02 to go here in the opening period. Get it into Amonette. Amonette's going on the drive. Tries to get to the rack, no foul. Took a lot of contact. Coach Amonette asking, hey, where was the foul at on that one? Alec Kerr with the basketball. Gets it up to Bailey. Back to Kerr. Right wing. Get it down to Hamilton. Find a cut in Jimmy Burchett. He short-armed it up there. And the ball's going to be out of bounds. And I think we caught a break. Bobcats caught a break right there. Looked like it was off on Pickett County. They're going to give it back to Pickett County.
Casey, you can already tell compared to the last game of this rivalry, Pickett County has a lot more energy.
They do.
Here in the first quarter.
They absolutely do. Playing with a lot of energy, spirit, and emotion. Substitutions checking into the game. That's going to be Nate Adams going to check in and give Alec Kerr a break. Bobcats on offense. Lyric Paris going to get it off to Reagan. Reagan's going to drive into the basket. Find Payne Burton and over to Dylan Anderson, who just checked in for the Bobcats. Back to Amonette. Pulls it up at the free throw line. Nice little dish inside to Lyric Paris for the score.
Yeah, he kind of just dished it to Amonette and then kind of drifted to the basket. Stayed wide open.
Bobcats trail it by 1 here, 10-9 as we go under 3 minutes here in the opening period. Try to get it into Arms. Can't do it. Kick it out to Bailey. Bailey's 3 on the way. He can't get it to go. Rebound, Eli Reagan. Bobcats got numbers here. Reagan over to Dylan Anderson. Back out top of the key. Amonette. Amonette's going to take a little contact as he tries to drive. And ball's going to be away and out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover on the Bobcats. Coach Amonette wanted the shot that time down by Jacob. He was wide open, top of the circle.
He wanted to take it too.
Just didn't fire on it that time. Going to inbound Lance Burchett here in the game for the Bobcats. Get it down inside. Weston Birdwell's checked in. His shot won't go. Rebound Jacob Amonette. 2:25 to go. Amonette, right wing, going to pass it off to Reagan. Out top of the key, Dylan Anderson, 3 ball on the way. Jake, that one's good.
Gunner guns and bang, Dylan Anderson.
Dylan Anderson coming in off the bench for the Spark Plug. As the Bobcats retake the lead here, 12-10. And Bobcats on the double team. And Nate Adams is able to slip behind everybody. And they're able to find him for the score, 12-12. 1:50 to go here, first period. Lyric Paris gives it up to Payne Burton. Looked like he traveled, no call. Right wing, Eli Reagan. Back to Lyric Paris. Over to Dylan Anderson. Left wing, he's going to get a screen. He's going to drive, kick out Payne Burton. Payne Burton's 3 on the way.
Gunner guns and bang. Payne Burton
for Payne Burton. Clay County dribbles it into the front court. Steal, Dylan Anderson. Dylan Anderson going to the rim. And Dylan Anderson going to be fouled. Nice defensive possession that time. Bobcats got a steal up near half court. And Payne Burton, or scratch out Dylan Anderson, going to step to the free throw line right here for a couple of free throws. Try to extend this 3-point lead.
Let's see who they tagged Clay County with on that foul. Didn't see who brought it to the table, and they've not.
Shot up by Dylan Anderson, won't go.
Oh, and they got Jimmy Burchett with a delay of game as well.
Alec Kerr and Jimmy Burchett checking back in. Free throw by Dylan Anderson is good. Goes 1 for 2. Extends that lead 16-12. Bobcats lead it here. Full court pressure, Bobcats. Keaton Arms looking for help in the backcourt. Get it up across the court. Find a cut in Alex Kerr. Jimmy Burchett looking for help. He's picked up his dribble. 5-second counts on. He's going to kick it back out top. Andrew Smith. Over to Weston Birdwell. Back to Kerr. Over to Burchett. Under 1 minute to go here. 3-point shot on the way. Well, good rebound, Payne Burton. He battled in there for it and was able to come away with it. Saved it in bounds to Jacob Amonette. Amonette on the drive. Kicks it out, Dylan Anderson. And Dylan Anderson going to give it up. And it's going to be a steal. And cut the lead to 2. Clay County leads or trails it here 16-14. Eli Reagan, left wing, Payne Burton.
Let's see if Pickett
Amonette
County
wants to go to the rim this time. And going to have a foul as Clay County defender tried to come over and take an offensive foul. The official said he was about half a step late. Amonette going to go to the free throw line here for a couple of free throws.
Well, I was going to say, Casey, let's see if they decided to kind of slow it down. That last offensive possession was really, really helter-skelter, and they got a little too handsy with the basketball to Pickett County. But Jacob Amonette saw an advantage in the lane, saw an open spot, and was able to drive and get fouled.
Amonette's good on the first free throw. Second free throw on the way, and it's good. 4-point lead here. Bobcats lead it 18-14. Got the starting lineup back in for Clay County. Give it up to Burchett. Ball's going to be squirted away. Going to be picked back up by Kerr. Gets it over right wing Bailey. Back to Kerr as we go under 10. They get it inside.
Charge. Oh, no!
As they got it down into Hamilton, he wanted to make a move to the basket. It looked like he ran completely over Payne Burton, who had good guarding position. Official said came out of there with a blocking foul. Don't like that one. And on the inbound, we're going to have another foul.
On Lyric Harris with a hold.
And don't like the energy right here. We got a lot of physical play going on the inside. Got to watch Big John Hamilton inside. He's being pretty physical right now with Lyric Paris. Certainly got a mismatch on size. Clay County going to play it in. 5 seconds to go. Get it over in the corner. Burchett over to Kerr. Going to have to let one fly right here. Burchett, 3 ball on the way. Long off the back iron and no good. At the end of 1 quarter, your Bobcats lead it 18-14. Stick around. Second quarter action coming up next on UC Sports Nation.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
It's getting rowdy here at Clay County as Pickett County leads 18-14. Fans and players alike. Here's Casey Bolden.
Everybody's energized here, especially the Bobcats. Love the energy in the first period. Get it inside to Keaton Arms. He's going to be triple teamed, and it's going to be an offensive foul that time on Keaton Arms.
There's the charge.
As Caden Miller stood his ground that time. Coach Edwards shaking his head. He don't like it. But Jake, a GWP right there for Caden Miller. Took one for the team. Bobcats lead it here 18-14. Back in business on offense.
Coach Edwards can shake his head all he wants. That was a charge.
Get the ball in bounds. Get it to Eli Reagan. He's looking up court. Dribbling through pressure. Gets it down to Amonette. Amonette gets a screen from Caden Miller. Gets everybody to go up. Can't finish at the rim. Rebound Keaton Arms. Gives it off to Kerr. Up court to Burchett. Skip pass to Bailey. Looking inside for Hamilton. It's not there. Burchett going to try to save it in bounds. He's able to get it down inside. Caden Miller, ball's on the ground. Got 2 hands on the basketball. And that's a tough break right there from Caden Miller. Looked like he had 2 hands on the ball. Official's going to take a foul to the table. You can hear the crowd. They don't like it. I'm not a big fan myself. Coach Amonette looking for an explanation on that one. Clay County going to inbound underneath their own basket. Get it out top of the key. And it's going to be a steal of Caden Thomas. Caden Thomas.
Oh!
And we're going to have a walking violation. Caden Thomas tried to stop and let him go by. Maybe a wet spot down there on the floor. His feet got out from under him.
And they're not going to bother to stop play and wipe it up either.
Clay County going to have the basketball. Full court pressure. Get it into Burchett. Back to Kerr. 2-2-1 full court pressure. Steal away this time. And still got the 10-second count on. Get it all the way down into Hamilton. And Hamilton's able to score. Makes your score 18-16. Bobcats able to break through pressure. Get it down to Jacob Amonette. He's going to stop and let everybody go by. His three-point shot won't go. Rebound, Caden Miller.
Nice fight for the rebound.
Caden Miller out top, Gage Harris. As we got an 18-16 game, 6:40 to go here, second period. Gage Harris, right wing, three ball, long one on the way. That one can't find anything. And on the rebound, Caden Miller going to come in and take a foul. Intense game here in the second period.
First minute and a half, very helter-skelter back and forth.
Lineup changes coming your way. Lyric Paris checking in. Caden Miller, Gage Harris going to check out. Dylan Anderson also in the basketball game. And on the steal, Bobcats. That was going to be Lyric Paris. Get it out top. Eli Reagan, shot won't go. Rebound Keaton Arms. Clay County really struggling with his full court pressure. Get it down into Kerr. Kerr's little left-handed jumper won't go. Rebound, Hamilton. And as Hamilton tries to make a power move and on the dribble, Jacob Amonette going to come in and take a foul on him.
Yeah, I don't think that was a foul either. That's three fouls on Pickett County this half that have not been fouls. Looked like Jacob Amonette got all ball.
Inbound play. Get it out top of the key. Keaton Arms. Not sure that's the shot they want. Ball's over the backboard. And it's going to be a turnover back to Pickett County. 18-16. Bobcats lead it here. 6:04 to go until halftime. Get it in. Amonette got 3-on-1. Get it down into Dylan Anderson. Dylan Anderson.
That was smooth.
Streak into the hoop. Nice dime that time, Jacob Amonette. Clay County back into the front court. Get it into Kerr. Kerr goes up and he's going to have his shot. Looked like his shot was almost blocked, but Dylan Anderson must have got a little bit of arm that time, as they're going to pin a foul on Dylan Anderson. And Kerr's going to go to the line right here for the Dogs, trying to cut into a 4-point Bobcat lead. Saturday morning, we take you all over the Upper Cumberland as we visit live with players and coaches the high school playbook presented by Mountain Barn Builders, Talking Hoops, Saturday at 9 o'clock on Rock 93.7. Kerr, he goes off on the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Kerr, second shot on the way. He's short. It's an air ball. He airballed that one.
And then, are they saying that's off Pickett County or a lane violation?
I have no idea what the call is there. Kerr airballed it, and he's going to get another shot. Don't understand why. Have no clue. Coach Amonette, hands on hips. He don't understand it either.
Ball don't lie.
And the ball don't lie. Shots off. He goes 0 for 3 there. As Pickett County going to be back in business. Caden Thomas. Little Princeton offense here for the Bobcats. Get it over to Amonette. Left wing, he wants to drive. Kicks it out right side, Dylan Anderson. Top of the key this time, Eli Reagan wants to drive. Gets it in. Looked like he was fouled again. No call. Everybody's battling in there for the rebound. Keaton Arms for the Dogs. Pulls it down. Full court pressure once again. Bobcats. Bryce Bailey into the front court. Tries a shot off the glass. It won't go. Get it back out top of the key. That's going to be Lance Burchett. His shot won't go. And on the rebound, Weston Birdwell came in there hard for the rebound. And he's going to be fouled by Payne Burton in fast and furious action here. Weston Birdwell. Interesting approach to free throws, but he got it to go down. Didn't have a whole lot of arch on that one. Kind of flatlined it in there. Birdwell, second shot on the way is no good. Rebound, Dylan Anderson. Bobcats lead it here 20-17, 5:07 to go in the second period. Get it out, Bobcats. Work the ball around the perimeter. Get it into Amonette, looking for Payne Burton on the cutter. Wasn't there. Get it out into the corner, Dylan Anderson. 3-ball on the way, won't go. Caden Thomas, KT on the rebound and finish.
Player interview, Caden Thomas. He was there to gobble that rebound up. Fell right into his hands.
He's got the best playlist, and right there, he was the best offensive rebounder on the court. Clay County able to break through the pressure.
That's a walk.
And
no!
Inside. Burchett's going to pull up his dribble. Looked like he drugged the pivot foot. And they're going to call that one on Dylan Anderson. As the fouls continue to mount up here against the Bobcats.
9-4.
It's the 19th foul against the Bobcats, only 4 on Clay County. Fans here on the Pickett County right in front of us getting a little rowdy. And the officials know they can count, and they see the fouls on the board. Burchett, shot on the way, won't go.
Ball don't lie, but that's over the back.
On the rebound, John Hamilton going to come in there and go over the back. Substitutions checking in. Gage Harris checks back into the game for the Bobcats. Going to spell Dylan Anderson with those 2 fouls. Bobcats trying to work it through pressure. Get the ball in, 3-on-2 this time. Gage Harris pulls up his dribble, gives it back to Amonette. Back to Lyric Paris.
Nice dish.
Nice dish. That time Jacob Amonette, everybody came to him. He found Lyric Paris wide open. Bobcats get the ball down. That's that's Clay County. A pile on the rebound is Eli Reagan. Bobcats back in business. Jacob Amonette pulls it up at the free throw line. Kicks it right wing, Gage Harris. Gage Harris on the drive. Going to kick it left wing, Caden Thomas. Get it right into Lyric Paris at the free throw line. And Bryce Bailey just completely ran over Jacob Amonette as he was trying to set a screen right there and get Eli Reagan to come off the screen. Pin that one on Bryce Bailey. 24-17. Bobcats lead it here. 3:42 to go in the opening half. Gage Harris going to play it in. And we're going to have a timeout on the court. 30-second timeout. Coach Rob Edwards. Pickett County going to get a big round of applause right here from the Bobcat faithful, Jake.
They deserve it.
They lead it here by 7. They played really well here, sharing the basketball and getting a lot of turnovers out of that pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. And, it seems like, we talked about it. Pickett County is playing with great energy as compared to their last game where they got down early and they just could never claw back into it. We talked with Joseph Amonette, and he said that this team has had a really good week leading up to this game, and it seems like it.
It absolutely does. They're playing together. They're playing for each other. They're playing with a lot of energy, created a lot of turnovers, uncharacteristic of a Rob Edwards team. Full court pressure really kind of giving the Dogs fits. 3:42 to go until halftime. Bobcats lead at 24-17. They're going to play it in underneath their own bucket. Gage Harris going to play it in. Get it out top of the key. Eli Reagan picks up his dribble up. Get it over to Caden Thomas. Left wing, Amonette. Amonette's trying to drive against Burchett. Dribbles around and has it taken away from him. Picked off by Kerr.
Yeah, he just got called in there, tried to do too much.
All the way down court, Nate Adams. Steal away by Gage Harris. Nice play. He couldn't keep it in bounds, but really good effort that time, Gage Harris, as he intercepted a skip pass from all the way across court.
He did everything he could to save that pass, and he almost did it.
Jimmy Burchett going to play it in right in front of the Bobcats bench. 24-17, 3:22 to go until halftime. Jimmy Burchett looking for a cutter. Gets it out top to Kerr. Going to hand off back to Burchett. Over in his corner, Bryce Bailey. 3-point shot on the way, won't go. Rebound, Caden Thomas. Bobcats have done a really nice job here in the second quarter of limiting Clay County to only one shot.
Nice job of boxing out as well.
Jacob Amonette on the drive. Gets it down into, again, to Lyric Paris. Right on the block.
Go to work, Lyric Paris. Go to work.
Lyric Paris trying to find himself a big man spot on this ball club. He's doing it tonight. Bryce Bailey going to pull up right inside the free throw line in the transition. His shot's good. Lyric Paris. Ball's almost fumbled away. Going to be able to get it over to Eli Reagan. Eli Reagan running it into the front court. Gets it out into the corner. Caden Thomas. And Caden Thomas shot fake on the drive, and he's going to travel with the basketball. Turnover Bobcats. They lead it here 26-19. 2:39 to go until halftime. Full court pressure again. Almost created another turnover. Jimmy Burchett into the front court. Shot up no good. And on the rebound, it's going to be Bryce Bailey. He's going to flip it back out top. Kerr, where they're going to start the offense again.
I think Coach Amonette was asking for a double dribble or something along that sideline.
Bryce Bailey, hand off this time Jimmy Burchett, looking down inside. And it's going to be a kick ball and out of bounds. They're looking for big Keaton Arms down inside. As it looks like Amonette's trying to check him, and Amonette's way undersized. We'll keep our eyes on that matchup. Inbound, Keaton Arms. Look for a little slip screen. Get it out top, Bryce Bailey. Over to the corner to Kerr. Kerr drives into the paint. Kick out jumper, Bryce Bailey's good. Bryce Bailey knocked that one down. Gage Harris down into the front court quickly. Get the ball into Dylan Anderson. His shot from the corner is up and won't go. And on the rebound, Jimmy Burchett's going to have it. And they're going to pin another foul on Jacob Amonette on the rebound. So we're going to walk 94 feet here. And Jimmy Burchett's going to have a couple of free throws. Payne Burton checking back into the basketball game for Pickett County. So check your lineup. Lyric Paris, Payne Burton, Eli Reagan, Gage Harris, and Jacob Amonette. Jimmy Burchett, 2 shots this time down as we're in the double bonus. Pickett County, that's going to be the 10th team foul. And Burchett goes Drano on the first one. 26-23. Bobcats still lead it here by 3 in Celina. Second shot on the way by Burchett is good. Make it 26-24. And as full court pressure, almost a turnover. Get it down into the corner, Gage Harris. Dribbles out of pressure, kicks it back out top of the key, Amonette. 1:40 to go. As Amonette wants to drive, kicks it off right corner, Gage Harris. He's too hard on that one. But as Bryce Bailey tries to come in for the rebound, it's going to squirt off him and out of bounds. And we're going to have a timeout here on the court. Timeout Bobcats is going to be a 30, Jake. We'll keep it here. Pickett County a little sloppy the last couple of possessions. Just couldn't get it to go down. On defense, though, still continue to like the effort on defense.
I really like Pickett County's effort on defense in terms of boxing out, forcing turnovers. Clay County on a little mini 5-0 run here. Nothing to really worry about. Coach Amonette just telling these guys to calm down for this last minute and a half. And you kind of feel like Pickett County may need a bucket here or a lengthy offensive possession at least to kind of keep this game from turning back towards Clay County's way.
Inbounds, Pickett County. Jacob Amonette, 3 ball on the way. It won't go. And Keaton Arms on the rebound is going to be fouled by Lyric Paris. So Clay County going to walk down here again and shoot some free throws. Jake, I agree with you. It's going to really boost the confidence. The Bobcats can figure out a way to lead this game, taking it into the break at halftime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keaton Arms going to go try to tie it up here. With 1:29 to go, he's going to step to the free throw line. Shot up is good by Keaton Arms. Caden Miller checking in. Lyric Paris checking out for the Bobcats. Check your lineup. Payne Burton, Caden Miller, Eli Reagan, Gage Harris, and Jacob Amonette. Shot on the way by Keaton Arms is good. Goes 2 for 2. And we're in a tie basketball game. 26-26. 1:27 to go here in the first half. Jacob Amonette crosses the timeline. Little left wing, Payne Burton. Little Princeton offense this time down. They find Payne Burton. Payne Burton's going to have that one swatted away and out of bounds by Bryce Bailey. Nice athletic play there by Bailey as Payne Burton slipped away and got away from everybody. But Bryce Bailey, really athletic play. Came from help position, swatted away and out of bounds. Caden Thomas going to inbound. Right into the corner. Get it out top. Amonette being guarded by Burchett. Kicks it off right wing, Caden Thomas, over to Reagan. Reagan picks up his dribble, gives it to Payne Burton. Payne Burton says, I'm not afraid. I'll take it right back at you, big fella. And Payne Burton on the finish.
Gave him a little English.
Bobcats lead it again, 28-26 as we go under 1 minute here in the half. Jimmy Burchett tries to get it in bounds or tries to get it down low to Bryce Bailey, cutter. And the ball's going to be kicked away and out of bounds. Kick ball violation, says the official. I think it went off Payne Burton. Jimmy Burchett going to play it in. Get it down into Bryce Bailey. And Bryce Bailey's 3-foot jumper is good. Caden Miller on the inbound. Get it back to Jacob Amonette. Tie game, 28-28. Let's see what happens right here in the final 30 seconds. Jacob Amonette is able to get around Jimmy Burchett. Hands it off to Eli Reagan. Caden Thomas going to drive. He pulled up. Kick it back out top to Miller. Looked like he walked, no call. Jacob Amonette going to get it in there deep. And not a good shot that time. And Clay Clancy's going to come out of there with it as we go under 10 seconds to go. Jimmy Burchett, top of the key. 7-foot jumper. It's good. And that's going to be the end of your first quarter. Dogs able to figure out a way to come out of here with a lead, even though Pickett County led most of the first half. Bulldogs lead it here, 30-28. Fans, stick around. Halftime show coming up next. We'll break down this game. We'll take a look at stats. We'll see if Jake's got some scores from around UC Sports Nation. Stick around. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball on UC Sports Nation.
Pickett County Basketball, live on UCSportsNation.com. Tonight's action sponsored by Kiesling Insurance. 35 years serving neighbors like you in Pickett County. Visit KieslingINS.com. Kiesling Insurance. By First Choice Family Care. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. By Union Bank, serving Byrdstown, Jamestown, and Clark Grange. More than 117 years of serving the neighbors of our hometown. Member FDIC. And by Brown's Funeral Chapel. Brown's stands beside you. At those difficult moments of life, count on Brown's Funeral Chapel.
Hi, this is James Green, your local Twin Lakes security consultant. If you've been thinking about a security system for your business, the new year is a great time to make the move. Twin Lakes offers commercial fire alarms, panic buttons, access control, and video surveillance, all at low rates with 24/7 service. Please call 528-2005 or visit twinlakes.net to learn more about our business security solutions. Happy New Year!
The best way to guarantee the future of your dreams is to create that future yourself. This has never been more true than when it comes to your home. At People's Bank, we make home improvement loans that provide the money you need to make the changes you want. At People's Bank, our rates are always competitive. We offer flexible terms with a payment designed to fit your budget. People's Bank and Trust Company, with offices in Byrdstown and Albany, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you. To remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Welcome back to Celina, Tennessee, Clay County High School as Pickett County trails 30-28 at halftime. Jake Wallman joined by Casey Bolden at the half. Casey, Really, really like how Pickett County played in the first half. Much more spirited game than the last meeting in Byrdstown, and they led for a lot of that first half.
They absolutely did, Jake. I like the energy. I really like the defensive intensity. They've turned Clay County over quite a bit here in the first half with that backcourt pressure and really kind of held them to one and done on the offense. Have done a really nice job at blocking out.
Absolutely.
And keeping folks off the board, minus a couple of defensive plays where defenders just kind of got behind the defense and got some easy scores. Every bucket has been challenged, and so that's really, I think that's the mark of a good ball club. Pickett County down by 2 at halftime, Jake, but you got to believe they got a lot of good momentum. They've got some confidence. They feel like they can win this basketball game. So in treat for an excellent second half. Fans, you don't want to miss this one. Make sure you stay tuned right here on UC Sports Nation. Jake, what about a first half UC Sports Nation stat line?
Absolutely, Casey. Thank you very much. Pickett County is led in points. It's been very, very balanced. Only three guys that have seen the floor have not scored. Pickett County led in points by Lyric Parrish and Dylan Anderson with 6. Payne Burton's got 5. Jacob Eminette with 4. All of those points came in the first quarter. And then Gage Harris with 3, and Eli Reagan and Caden Thomas with 2. So it's been very all hands on deck so far in this first half. We do have another score in on some girls play, Casey. White County gets a big win, 72-51 over in Sparta over DeKalb County. Cumberland County topped Stone Memorial and 63-38, and Livingston Academy tops Macon County 53-29, all in girls action earlier tonight. Casey, we're going to go to our halftime feature around UC Sports Nation this week as Pickett County trails here at halftime 30-28.
Riley McCoy is a sophomore volleyball player at Monterey High School. She recently joined UC Sports Nation to talk about her sophomore season and what she looks forward to coming up in her junior year. This is UC Sports Nation this week.
Being able to have already had a year of experience in high school volleyball, like in what ways would you say it kind of gave you more confidence going into it this year? Or like in what ways had you improved from freshman year to this year?
Freshman year I played JV, and then varsity I moved up. Well, sophomore year I moved up to varsity, so it helped me a lot. Expecting what the teams were going to be like playing, like knowing hitters, what to expect when receiving, and just all in all, just being more confident playing high school ball. So yeah. Varsity versus junior varsity, what was that jump in competition like for you? Definitely way better hitters. I was playing libero. I receive all the time, so that's the only thing I'm doing is receiving. So I'm experiencing way better hitters than I would be on JV, whereas in like middle school we had some pretty good competition, but nothing like varsity high school play. So were there any moments like big games or big plays that you were a part of that just kind of surprised you and showed you like, wow, like I can really do this, like I'm doing well at this sport? Yeah, so I've had some dives like where these amazing, like immaculate hitters would come up and I would go and like just dive for a ball, and I'd like, wow, like I just did that, and I would get some really good digs out, and to where we could get a set and a kill and get the point for the team. The season overall, and like seeing yourself be able to kind of like adjust to varsity play so early, like in what ways would you say that kind of like just forms your goals for next season? For next season, it gives us a chance like to see like who we're playing with and everything like that, and I can know what I need to work on for next year. So some like things that I was on the weaker side of, I can get better for next year. How different is tournament play from regular season, and what are those differences? Well, regular season you have the fault of if you lose a game, well we play them a second time. We know their difficulties and like all that stuff, so we can go and see what happens next game we play them and beat them then. But whereas tournament play, you go in not knowing whether or not this will be your last game for the season, and it's just kind of nerve-wracking, just wondering, will this be the last game I'm playing, or do I get to move on for the season.
What are the things that you look forward to about your junior year?
Junior year, I'm looking forward to spending time with mainly my teammates and just getting better as a player, where I have 2 more years of this season, whereas for before college, I would love to go play college ball. It's one of the things I look forward to, and maybe junior year I can focus on trying to reach out to colleges maybe.
That's sophomore volleyball player at Monterey High School, Riley McCoy. For more interviews with athletes and coaches from all over the Upper Cumberland, go to ucsportsnation.com.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Back in Celina as we near the beginning of the second half. Pickett County trails 30-28 at Coach Joe Sims Gym and Rob Edwards Court. Jake Wallman joined with Casey Bolden. Casey, as we count down the final minute of halftime, if fans are just joining us, they've really missed quite a first half in a top 10 matchup in single A.
Pickett County led almost gate to wire in the first half. Clay County able to scratch and claw back. I think Pickett led by as many as 7, and then Clay County scrapped their way back into it. Didn't really care for the last couple of possessions by the Bobcats. Looked like the last 30 seconds had a couple of shots that got rushed. Clay County able to spiritedly come back and retake the lead here, 30-28 here at Clay County High School in Celina. Jake, I wanted to have a big shout out. Last game at Livingston, you called it on air. There was a lady down on the front row that her reflexes were really good, and she caught a ball that was just coming hot at her. That's Elaine Beatty. She's a former coach at the high school at Pickett County. She's 82 years old. She taught and retired after 57 years of teaching, but she's now back at the high school. She's teaching every other day, and she's actually the yearbook chairman. So big salute to Elaine Beatty. See her at all the home games. Really enjoy her being here and able to, wait a minute. Bobcats. Get the first possession, and I have no idea what the call is.
It looked like they called I know Lyric Paris got absolutely ran over.
And he called an offensive foul on Paris somehow. Tough break that time, Bobcats. Not the way you want to open up the second half with a turnover. Clay County into the front court. Nate Adams going to be into the lineup here to start the second half. And looks like Hamilton's not going to be in the lineup here for the Bobcats. Get the ball over left corner. Gage Harris. His 3-ball on the way, and it's nothing but the nylon, Jake.
Gunner guns, bang, Gage Harris.
Gage Harris banged that one through.
Big start to the second half for him.
32-31, turnover. Bobcats come out of there with it. Amonette on the run. He's got numbers. Look out for Jimmy Burchett trying to get a steal. Amonette into the paint, a lot of dribbling, and he's going to get the ball. He's going to try to get it up to Caden Thomas, and it's turned over. Ball back down court. Bryce Bailey over to Alec Kerr, and his shot's good. And as the Bobcats try to break through the pressure, Nate Adams, who's got the starting nod here in the second half for Clay County, going to come over, pick up the foul. 34-31. Clay County leads it here with 6:45 to go in the top 10 matchup in the Battle of Dale Hollow Lake. Amonette, 3-ball on the way. It won't fall. Rebound, Keaton Arms. Arms going to pass up to Burchett. Burchett, cross-court pass down to Kerr. Picks up his dribble. Double team coming. Got rid of it. Back to Burchett. Pulls up at the free throw line. Nowhere to go with it. Pass off to Adams. Back to Bailey.
Pickett County playing really, really tight defense here.
And good defense creates turnovers, and that's what happened that time. Nate Adams looking for a cut and Alec Kerr and throws it right out of bounds. So Bobcats going to have the basketball back here as they trail it 34-31 with 6:10 to go here in the third quarter. Gage Harris. Get it out top. Over to Eli Reagan. Picks up his dribble. Eli Reagan's going to turn it over. Jimmy Burchett. And Jimmy Burchett's going to take it coast to coast for the layup. And this is going to be the largest Clay County lead of the night. They lead at 36-31 as we go under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Eli Reagan going to pull it up right at the top of the circle. Wants to go ISO against Bailey. Pass it off. Gage Harris back into the corner. Reagan's going to drive. And Reagan's going to take a shoulder from Bryce Bailey that time. And they're going to pin that one on Bailey. Alec Kerr checking out of the game here as Lance Burchett going to check in. Gage Harris plays it in underneath his own bucket. Get it out to Reagan, top of the key. Amonette, his 3 balls offline, no good. Rebound Nate Adams, down court. Keaton Arms, shot won't go. Oh, Arms is able to get his rebound back. Over to Bailey. And little run right here for Clay County. You feel like Pickett County's going to end up needing to make a stop.
Yeah, Pickett
Coach
County
feels it too. He's going to take a full timeout. We'll take it with him. Bobcats trail it here, 38-31. You're listening to Bobcat basketball on UC Sports Nation.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
5 minutes left to play. Clay County has their largest lead of the game, 38-31. Here's Casey Bolden.
Caden Thomas on a little curl play, tried to find Payne Burton. And Pickett County going to turn it over again. You got to feel like right now is a very vulnerable time in the basketball game.
Yeah, Pickett County's really got to fight through this stretch, Casey.
There's going to be a scrum for the basketball up near half court. And it's going to be stolen out of there, Eli Reagan. Eli Reagan's going to have it punched away from behind by Keaton Arms. Bryce Bailey back down court into Nate Adams. Nate Adams on the score. Runs it out to a 9-point lead for Clay County. And another timeout by Coach Amonette. We'll see if it's a full or a 30. 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here, Jake. Pickett County pretty vulnerable right here, Jake.
Yeah.
They're going to have to make some stops.
Yeah, they're going to have to make some stops, string some possessions together. The game's not over. There's a lot of basketball left, and I think that's one thing that cannot get lost in this timeout. Clay County's making a run, but because a team makes a run does not mean the world's falling. The world's falling apart. You can rein things back in here. You just got to play your brand of basketball like they were playing in the first half.
Yeah, Coach Amonette reminding them of all that right now. Again, a really vulnerable spot right here. They've turned the basketball over a few times, have only scored 3 points here in the period. And Clay County's put a lot of points on the board quickly here. 40-31, Clay County leads it. 4:18 to go. Bobcats on the inbound. Right wing, Eli Reagan. Jacob Amonette on the dribble. Jacob Amonette's going to get it stolen away. Get it up court to Nate Adams. Nate Adams going to lay it up and in. And you kind of feel it slipping away a little bit here for the Bobcats. Multiple possessions. Not able to get a shot up, just turn the basketball over. Gage Harris gives it to Payne Burton. Payne Burton dribbles up into the block. Kick out Eli Reagan. And that shot won't go. The Bobcats didn't have a whole lot of rebounders. Clay County got numbers here. But Lance Burchett going to pull it back out and let Alec Kerr set up the offense. Nate Adams looking down inside for Hamilton. And Hamilton's going to be fouled by Payne Burton on the entry pass. Big Hamilton working down on the right block. Took a nice entry pass in there, and Payne Burton just came over and fouled him. 42-31. Hamilton on the inbound. Get it out top. Lance Burchett over to Adams. Back to Kerr, swinging it around the horn. Free balling away from Bryce Bailey. And Bryce Bailey nailed that one. 45-31. 14-point Clay County advantage. They've really turned it on here in the third quarter. Another turnover by the Bobcats. 2-on-1 break this time for Clay County. And that's a really nice pull-up jumper by Bryce Bailey.
On a dime.
Pulls up at 7 feet and just knocks the bottom out of it. Dylan Anderson, free ball on the way, won't go. It's one and done lately for the Bobcats. Clay County works it up court. 16-point game. Bryce Bailey shot up and it won't go. Rebound Eli Reagan. Eli Reagan into the front court. Pass it off to Jacob Amonette. Look for Dylan Anderson, couldn't find him. Amonette's going to try to go one-on-one. Kicks it out to the corner. Gage Harris. Free ball on the way, won't go. Battling in there for it is Lance Burchett, going to save it in. And transition. Bucket for Clay County. And you can kind of feel the wheels coming off. It's going to be a full timeout.
I think so.
Full timeout. Jake will take it with them. Bobcats on the wrong end here of a really good Clay County team. They've really excelled here third quarter. Stick around. 2:20 to go third quarter. You're listening to UC Sports Nation.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher. 117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Closing in on 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Pickett County trailed by 2 at halftime. They've been outscored 19-3. They trail 49-31. Here's Casey Bolden.
And just like that, Bobcats have another turnover. Coach Eminette may be out of timeouts. They called a lot here trying to stop this run. Clay County really getting it done here in the third period on a 19-3 run. Broken this game open. Clay County back into the front court, looking inside for Hamilton. Can't find him. Get it back out top, Lance Burchett. Over to Jimmy Burchett. Behind the back dribble. Get it over to Weston Birdwell. Back to Jimmy Burchett. His three ball on the way. He almost wedged it.
Wow. Wait.
Hamilton with an off arm. Completely looked like a running back. Stiff arming somebody to go get the ball. No call.
That was Caden Miller he pushed down.
Aminette hard off the glass. No good. Rebound. Clay County. Jimmy Burchett worked the top of the circle against Jacob Aminette as we approach 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Get it out to Birdwell. Over to Kerr. Looking inside. Can't find him. Burchett on the drive. Kick out. Back to Birdwell as we go under 1 minute. They find Hamilton. He tries to go to work. Little kick out for Kerr. His little 8-footer off the glass is good. They extend the lead to 20, 51-31, as they've now outscored Pickett County 21-3 here in the period. Top of the key, it's Caden Miller. Get it over right corner. Payne Burton. Out to the corner, Caden Thomas. Nice little pass, Caden Thomas. Get it inside to Caden Miller. And Miller, before he can go up, he's going to be fouled.
It's good that they call a foul on Clay every now and then. Caden Miller was tackled to the ground.
Caden Miller going to step to the free throw line here. The latest on the Bobcats and all their Upper Cumberland foes. Wake up with high school basketball Saturday morning on Rock 93.7. It's the high school playbook as we talk live with players and coaches. It's presented by Mountain Barn Builders. Caden Miller goes swish on the first shot. Second shot upcoming. It's on the way, and it's good. 51-33 with 27 seconds to go here in the third period. Clay County working against that Bobcat full court pressure. Work through it easily. Turnover. Caden Thomas, nice hustle play.
Nice way to telegraph that pass by Caden Thomas.
Bobcats look like they're going to have the final shot here in the third period. Corner ball, three ball on the way by Caden Thomas is no good. Clay County gets it up court, all the way in the half court. 3-point shot on the way by Weston Birdwell. It won't go. And after 3 quarters, Clay County really pulled away there in the quarter. Outscored Pickett County 21-5. Stick around, fans. Fourth quarter action on the way. You're listening to UC Sports Nation.
People's Bank's online and mobile banking services give you immediate access to your confidential bank account information. You can pay bills and deposit checks, monitor account activity, or transfer money between accounts from your computer or mobile device. With an internet connection, you can perform many routine banking transactions from wherever you happen to be. People's Bank and Trust Company with offices in Byrdstown and Albany. Investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Final 8 minutes of play here in Celina. Pickett County trails 51-33 after being outscored in the third quarter. 21-5. Here is Casey Bolden.
Kick it out top. Clay County's going to have the opening possession. Lance Burchett. Over to Adams. Over to Bailey. Get it inside to Keaton Arms. He ran completely over Jacob Aminette. No call.
Yeah, and Coach Aminette's looking for something on the bench.
And they kick back out. 3 ball on the way by Adams was good. Extends that lead back to 21, 54-33. Bobcats trail it here at Celina. They're going to turn the basketball over again. Just the spacing don't look good here in the second half for the Bobcats.
No, it's been very sloppy and just, turnovers kind of piled up and then poor shot selection all around.
Get it down into Keaton Arms. He can't get it to go. And Payne Burton comes out of there with it. Amonette on the run. Out to Caden Thomas. 3 ball on the way. No good. Rebound Payne Burton. Kicks it out top of the key. Eli Reagan. 3 ball on the way. Eli Reagan gets one to go down.
Nice shot, Eli Reagan. Very good looking stroke.
Bobcats, full court pressure. Clay County able to break through it. Get it up top of the circle. Keaton Arms over to Adams. Back up top, Lance Burchett. Full court or man-to-man offense. And Keaton Arms just not able to keep both hands on that one as they got it down low to him that time. He just couldn't hang on to it. The ball's away and out of bounds. Back to the good guys from Pickett County.
There were a couple black jerseys there too, Casey.
54-36. Bobcats trail it here with 6:20 to go in the fourth and final quarter. Amonette on the drive. Amonette on the finish. Took a lot of contact that time. Looked like Birdwell, or make that Burchett, came in and tried to guard him and just got up to the rack and was able to get one to go. Need a few of those. The clock stopped here. 54-38. Pickett County's going to claw back into this one. Going to have string together some defensive stops. Going to have to score with the clock stopped. Amonette not able to convert on the and one. Rebound Hamilton. Full court pressure again with Bobcats. Get it up to Jimmy Burchett. Jimmy Burchett. Find Hamilton. Looked like they missed a travel. No call. Adams on the drive. Kick out. Bryce Bailey. Bryce Bailey having himself a game here tonight. That left wing, he's wore it out over there here in the second half. Amonette on the drive. Gets his defender up.
Oh, he took
a lot of contact that time. No call. And Clay County's backing away with it. Adams down court. Bryce Bailey once again. Couldn't knock that one down. Rebound Amonette. Amonette wants to run. Amonette all the way down into the paint. Kicks it out Caden Thomas. Over to Eli Reagan. 3 balls a little short off front rim. Rebound Clay County. 5:20 to go. Bobcats trail it by 19. 57-38. As Clay County really motored away here in the third period. Outscored the Bobcats 21-3. I'll make that 5. Clay County into the front court. Nate Adams over to Jimmy Burchett. Down into Hamilton. And Hamilton's going to be able to score. Dylan Anderson got there but a little bit late. And Dylan Anderson going to pick up the foul.
Casey, Pickett County's done a really good job of containing John Hamilton. That's only his second basket. But as you mentioned earlier, they've had a lot of other guys wear them out, like Bryce Bailey, Alec Kerr, Nate Adams, have all had strong games for the Bulldogs. And it just really got away from Pickett County in the third quarter.
Hamilton can't convert on the free throw. Clay County, a buzzsaw in the third quarter. Probably one of the better stretches we've seen all season anybody play. Shot on the way by Dylan Anderson, won't go. Off front rim. Kick it down court, Bailey. Bailey gives it off to Jimmy Burchett. He's going to work up high against Caden Thomas.
Casey, you got Will Spears at the scorer's table ready to check in.
4:25 to go. Bobcats trail it 59-38. Jimmy Burchett, nice little dime inside that time to Hamilton. And Pickett County just letting the dribbler get down in there deep. When help comes, they're going to find the guy, and that time it was John Hamilton, just camped out on the block. And he couldn't convert, but he's going back to the free throw line. Went 1 for 2 last time, or 0 for 1 last time. Hamilton, left-hander, shot on the way, no good. Substitutions checking in. Will Spears checking in. Dylan Anderson checking out for the Bobcats.
Casey, you and I both think that with a little bit of development, Will Spears could turn into a solid player. He's definitely got the height.
getting some good run time
Yeah,
in right
he
here.
absolutely is. He's getting some quality minutes.
Will Spears down on the block. Payne Burton on the drive. Gives it off to Caden Thomas. He gets in there amongst the Giants. Pitches it back out to Eli Reagan. That shot won't go. Rebound, Nate Adams. Passes it off to Burchett. And Clay County probably going to run some clock here. Get it up to Kerr. Over in the corner to Bailey. Crowd wants Bailey to keep firing. He's been on fire here in the second half. Get it back across court. Over to Nate Adams. Man-to-man defense looking down inside for Hamilton. He's being guarded by Lyric Paris. Nate Adams on the drive. Gets it short corner to Hamilton. Back out top of the key, Jimmy Burchett. Shot on the way won't go. And ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's off Clay County. And back to Pickett County. Substitutions checking in. As you got Lyric Paris checking out. Eli Reagan checking out. Gage Harris. And Caden Miller check back in. So check your lineup here for the Bobcats. Payne Burton. Caden Miller. Caden Thomas. Will Spears.
Hey, Will Spears.
Nice shot that time,
yes,
Will
sir.
Spears. Cuts it to a 60-41 lead. Brady Evans also in the game for the Bobcats. Clay County back on the offensive end. We'll run a little clock this time. Get over to Nate Adams. Try to get it down inside to Hamilton. Ball squirted away. Get it over to Nolan Adams, who's just checked in for Clay County. 60-41 here, a 19-point game. Clay County trying to run a little clock. Kick it out to the corner. Nolan Adams. Shot won't go. Rebound Hamilton. And Hamilton, big, strong move right there.
He powered that one in.
And that's going to make a score for Hamilton. Starting to go to work here in the fourth quarter. Pickett County trails it here, 41-62. With 2:25 to go here in the basketball game, they trailed by 2 at halftime. Hamilton shot on the way short, no good. Rebound, Caden Miller. Get it into the front court, Brady Evans. Brady Evans going to work right wing. Hand off Payne Burton. Payne Burton trying to get to the rack. Brady Evans, skip pass, over to Caden Thomas. Back out top, Will Spears. Payne Burton. Long ball on the way from Payne Burton is offline and no good. And Gavin Daniels going to check in for the Bobcats. Checking in for Caden Thomas. Wholesale substitutions coming in. As Jaden Daniels enters the game for the Bobcats. Clay County able to break through the backcourt pressure. Get it all the way down court. Shots on the way from the corner. That's no good. Rebound Gavin Daniels. Pickett County going to press it into the front court. Will Spears. Nice
move in the lane.
Will Spears. Got his defender rocking one way and turned back to the baseline.
Put him in the blender, as you say, Casey.
And good steal on that play. Brady Evans on the steal. And Clay County going to steal it right back away. And we've got multiple collisions and people all over the court. It looks ugly. And finally we get a whistle. As Jaden Daniels was in there battling for it for Pickett County. Had a lot of people in there. Caden Miller. Gavin Daniels wanted to get him some of the action. Dante Parrish checking in. Caden Miller checking out for the Bobcats. Clay County leads it here 62-43 as we approach 1 minute to go here in the basketball game. Brady Evans on the dribble. Brady Evans kicks it over. Right wing, Gavin Daniels. Back top of the key. Brady Evans wants to go to work. Tries to bounce the pass into Will Spears, and that's going to be picked off. Give it up to Nolan Adams. And Nolan Adams Going to drive to the rack, and he's going to be fouled for an and one. It's going to extend the lead here, 64-43. Clay County leads it by 21 with 50 seconds to go. As Nolan Adams going to go try to knock down 3 points the hard way. A little hard off the rim, no good. Gavin Daniels on the rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with Pickett County. More substitutions checking into the game here for Coach Rob Edwards. Hayden Adams checking in. And Colton Anderson checking out. We go under 45 here to go in the basketball game. Brady Evans on the dribble. Pass off to Jaden Daniels. Gives it up to Gavin Daniels. Gavin Daniels working at the free throw line. This ball's going to be stolen away. Nolan Adams, he can't finish on the layup. But cleaning it up that is Hayden Adams. Ran the court and got rewarded. Clay County student section loving it. On the drive. It's going to be Jaden Daniels. Kicks it off to Gavin Daniels. Gavin Daniels into Will Spears. Will Spears.
Hey! Nice play, Will Spears.
Will Spears in there. Got some contact, and he's going for the and one. Like the minutes here by Will Spears. Checking into the game for Clay County. It's going to be number 21, Colton Anderson. And Nolan Adams got his 2 points. He's going to check back out. Will Spears at the free throw line in a 66-45 game. Will Spears, shot on the way, won't fall. Rebound, this time Colton Anderson. Let's see if Coach Rob Edwards will have him dribble it out. And he does. And that's going to be your final score. Clay County, way too much for Pickett County tonight, especially in the second half. Played almost a flawless third quarter. Outscored the Bobcats 21-5 and pulled away for your final score. Clay County tonight over Pickett County. Final score 66-45. Stick around, fans. Post-game show coming up next. We'll take you around UC Sports Nation. Stick around. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball on UC Sports Nation.
Bobcats basketball, the Pickett County Wildcats. Tonight's game, sponsored by Aminet's Eagle Auction and Realty, where we soar higher. Book your next auction at eagleauctions.com. Pryor's Auto Spot. Get your car repaired. Done right the first time. Schedule your work now at pryorsautospot.com. Milestone Physical Therapy. Orthopedic care that improves your life. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. Milestone. And by People's Bank and Trust, Pickett County's community bank. People's Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Ammonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Ammonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Ammonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Ammonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Putting the wraps on tonight's game, the Union Bank postgame report. Visit your Byrdstown Union Bank location. Local bank, local decisions. Union Bank.
Welcome back to Clay County High School Joe Sims Gym, Rob Edwards Court, as Pickett County, after a strong first half, only trailed by 2 at the break, falls tonight in Celina 66-45. Jake Wallman joined by Casey Bolton. Casey, in a little bit of an extended post game, let's break this game down a little bit, as it felt like a tale of two halves.
It really did, Jake. Really, I love the energy by the Bobcats in the first half. And they really created a lot of turnovers, played with poise offensively. I thought they shared the basketball well. They created a lot of turnovers in the backcourt, turned Clay County over several times. And then with about a minute and a half to go in the second quarter, the lead started slipping away. They built a 7-point lead and then kind of let it start slipping away. And when Clay County was able to make a bucket and take the lead into halftime, you kind of had to scratch your head and wonder what that would do for the psyche of the Bobcats from Pickett County. As we mentioned pregame, Pickett County has lost the last 15, make it 16 meetings in a row to Clay County. And so you had to wonder, is that going to get in their head a little bit? And then you had the third quarter, and it was a complete buzzsaw from Clay County, able to knock down a bunch of shots. Bobcats really looked out of sorts offensively. A lot of turnovers, just couldn't get a lot of spacing, and just couldn't get a whole lot of good-looking shots on the board. And that resulted in a 21-5 third quarter run by Clay County, and that was really all she wrote after that. So good effort tonight, Bobcats, in the first half. Second half, they got to figure out ways to protect the basketball, continue to get good shots up, and play well on the defensive end. And so tonight just wasn't able to get it done. Bobcats going to drop to 12-9 on the season, 2-3 in district play. And Clay County going to run that record to 17-3 for Coach Rob Edwards, undefeated in district play, as Clay County going to have most of their district games here in the second half right here at Joe Sims Gymnasium, Coach Rob Edwards' floor. So that's going to be a big advantage for them. Tough luck tonight for the Bobcats. Played well in the first half, just not enough energy and muscle and mojo to get past that buzzsaw from Clay County in the third quarter. Jake, I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and we'll have a UC Sports Nation stat line. Stick around, folks. Stats on the way next on UC Sports Nation.
Post-game reaction, tonight's stats and scores. This is the Union Bank post-game report. Proud to serve Byrdstown with modern tools to make banking easier. Union Bank.
Livingston Regional Hospital wants to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Livingston Regional is thankful for the community in which we serve.
Keeping your family healthy.
Delivering the best health care possible.
Today, when there are so many options available, Livingston Regional says thank you today and in the new year. You can trust Livingston Regional's experienced team of doctors, nurses, and specialists to keep your family healthy. Livingston Regional Hospital. Visit mylivingstonhospital.com. Today, your health, your home.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautosspot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Welcome back to Clay County High School, Joe Sims Gymnasium, as Pickett County falls tonight by a final score of 66-45. We'll take a look now at our UC Sports Nation stat line for the Pickett County Bobcats. They were led tonight in points by, it may have been Will Spears. Will Spears came in late in the fourth quarter. He had 7 points. Jacob Amonette with 8 points. He didn't have a very great second half, along with a lot of these Pickett County Bobcats. Eli Reagan with 5, Gage Harris with 6, Caden Thomas with 2, Lyric Paris and Dylan Anderson both had 6 points, and Payne Burton with 5 points for only a total of 45 points. Looking at some of the Bulldogs that scored for Clay County tonight, Keaton Arms and Bryce Bailey both had great games. Bryce Bailey with 16 points. Alec Kerr with 9 points. Casey, I mentioned it earlier in the fourth quarter. John Hamilton didn't do a lot of damage to the Pickett County Bobcats, but it was a lot of guys like Nate Adams who had 6. Keaton Arms, Bryce Bailey, Alec Kerr, those guys really came off the bench or were starters in this game and knew their roles, as you said earlier, and did what they had to do.
Yeah, they for sure did, Jake. And, got a lot of contributions from a lot of different spots. Coach Edwards got a pretty deep bench over there. And, Hamilton didn't even start the second half. Not sure what that was all about. But Adams came in, gave him some good minutes, and then Hamilton maybe got motivated by not getting the nod for the third quarter start. Came in and really provided a lot of offense, especially around the rim in the second half. And so Bobcats going to have a couple of days to go lick the wounds, get healed up, and they've got a big game coming up on Friday against a team that they've already beat. But we'll save that for just a minute. Jake, I tell you what, let's take one more break. We'll come back. We'll have a UC Sports Nation scoreboard. Fans, stick around. Scoreboard action coming up next right here on UC Sports Nation.
As if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Welcome back to Clay County High School as we take a look at our UC Sports Nation scoreboard tonight across the region. A lot of teams playing tonight in district and out of district. We'll start with the girls scoreboard tonight. Coffee County holds off Warren County 32-29 down in Tullahoma. Whitwell tops Van Buren 46-36. Clay County topped Our Lady Bobcats here in Celina tonight 57-39. Livingston Academy continues their roll 53-29 over district foe Macon County. Cumberland County, the team that comes to Byrdstown Friday night, tops Stone Memorial in the Battle of Crossville 63-38. White County gets a big win at home in Sparta over DeKalb County 72-51. And the Lady Cavs continue their roll in 7 AAA.
9-4A.
Excuse me, Casey. In a 60-point win over Wilson Central, 83-23. The Lady Bees had the night off, and they are back in action on Friday night as they host White County. Taking a look at our boys' scores, a few upsets across, or one upset in particular in the region tonight. Tennessee Heat tops Upperman 62-56. White County gets a big win hosting the Cavs 84-55. The last score we have on the Stone Memorial Cumberland County game, Stone up 39-24. Gordonsville in District 7 Single A tops Red Bowling Springs 58-42. And Livingston Academy a winner over Macon County 55-36. We'll take one more break, and we'll be back with final thoughts after this as you're listening to Pickett County Basketball on UC Sports Nation.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher. 117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Clay County High School. Coach Rob Edwards court for the final time tonight as Pickett County falls 66-45 in boys action, and in girls action they fall to Clay County 57-39. Jake Wallman joined by Casey Bolden. Casey, we'll start with the boys game first. As we mentioned it to open our pregame show, or postgame show, excuse me. It was really a tale of two halves. Pickett County trailed by 2 at halftime, and a 21-5 run in the third quarter by Clay County really decided this one.
Yeah, it did, Jake. And just, again, hats off to Coach Rob Edwards and Clay County. Made enough adjustments in there at halftime. Got his team rallied, and they came out and proved to everybody in the gym why they're the number 2 ranked team in the AP poll.
Absolutely.
And I've got them ranked number 3 in the Upper Cumberland, only behind a couple of other good ball clubs, Stone Memorial and Livingston Academy. So nothing to hang your head up. If you're the Bobcats tonight, you hung in for 2 quarters.
No, they really fought hard tonight.
And, but just got some things that they're going to need to figure out how to clean up. And, shot selection, I think, is one. And taking care of the basketball. They just weren't able to do that in the third quarter. It led to that huge run. So couple of days off. They did beat Cumberland County in the first opening game of the season. I think they won by 20+.
Yes, sir.
And so I think Cumberland County is a much improved basketball team. Really held Stone Memorial, took them late into the game about 3 weeks ago for the Battle of Crossville, just not able to come out with a dub. But it's going to be a much improved Cumberland County team. So Pickett County got a couple of days to go, lick the wounds, get everybody healed up. Coach Amonette going to make some adjustments. I'm sure they'll have a couple of really good spirited days of practice before the game back at the Bobcat Den in Byrdstown come Friday night. Over on the girls' side, Jake, girls got down big time tonight and clawed and chipped away and got it back to a 2-possession game at halftime. And then kind of, in the third quarter, Clay County and Briley Burchett, Ashlock, Abby Head, all made a lot of plays in the second half and just really kind of ran that lead out on them as well. And so Lady Bobcats, they don't have anything they've got a couple of days to rest. They've got a really, really talented and very good Cumberland County Lady Jets team coming to Byrdstown. I've got Cumberland County ranked as the number 5 team in the Upper Cumberland. So they've had a couple of really nice wins over in 7-3A. And so Lady Bobcats, really tough stretch of games coming up here. And so they'll need to get prepared and re-energized and regrouped. And I'm sure Coach Smith will do that over the next few days. Jake, any final thoughts from you?
Yeah, I really think in the girls' game, you can't get down to a team that, like as good as Clay County is, 9-2, finished that quarter at 13-4. They were able to get it to a 2-possession game a couple times, as you mentioned, late in the first half, and then there in the second half. They just couldn't string stops together and, baskets, and that really made it tough on them. And I think Clay County really got the Lady Bobcats out of their defense. And then real quick here in the boys' game, there's really nothing to say. Is Pickett County went in, and both teams went into the locker room at halftime, and I think Clay County made just a little bit more adjustments there, and they were able to control that game in the second half.
Yeah, for sure. So, fans, we're going to wrap it up here from Clay County and Celina at Coach Joe Sims Gymnasium. Coach Rob Edwards Court, beautiful facility here tonight. Clay County going to take 2 from Pickett County. Fans, please join us on Friday night, 5:45. We'll have coverage starting for the Cumberland County Jets as they come to town. For Jake Wallman, I'm Casey Bolden. So long, everybody. Have a wonderful night. We'll catch up with you next time right here on UC Sports Nation.